What's... Oh, get the fuck out of Top Chat. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome. Welcome to the den. I hope you're all doing fine and dandy. Let me see. I want some early pistachios. Don't ever be early. Let me check my list. Anyway, I'm your host, Ed Honcho, man. It is an honor. It is a privilege. It is a pleasure, sincerely, to get to chop it up with you guys each and every night. But tonight is your night. Tonight, the Denfolk. Yeah, I'm breathing deep. I was doing some bullshit right before the den got started. But it's your night. Denfolk debate. We're going to allow you to call out whomever you may need to call out. I think we have one prearranged conversation that we will be having here shortly. So if you got beef with somebody, if you have issues with something someone said, if you have questions for someone else in the den, let it be known, and we will make sure we get that other person's consent, and then we'll engage in a conversation. So something like that. I'm not quite doing the steps, but I'm on a mission. I gotta get right. I gotta get back tight. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be out here hoeing, I gotta be the best thing going. But like I said, we're gonna get into some good conversation. I'm sweating and shit. God damn, I didn't think I was going that hard. Let me cut the motherfucking fan on this shit. Hold on. Damn, this is toasty in here. Maybe it's hotter than I thought it was. Hold on, god damn. But like I was saying, so we're gonna open it up. A couple of things to discuss, and then we'll open up the line. So if you have somebody that you want to call out, if you have somebody in mind in particular that has said something that maybe you have questions about, maybe it said something that rubs you the wrong way, made a statement that you'd like to debate, whatever it may be, first we'll make sure they're in the den this evening. And two, like I said, you can either call them out and I'll make sure I get both of your consent. Then we'll open up the line and we'll do that. Or however, we'll work it out. And I will be a better moderator this evening. We won't have any calls that go an hour or so, because I think we had two very extended calls last time. And so I'll make sure to... Let me shine them all. Excuse me. I'll make sure to be a better moderator this time. Now, the thing that you must address is, if you want to call somebody out, you have to let them know what it is in particular that you're upset about, either that you would like to discuss, that you're miffed about, that you're pissed off about, whatever it may be. But first, let's see who we have joining us this evening. Let's get into some great conversation. I'm looking forward to it. But let's see who's in the building. Let's see. It's restarted. I know some people in there before, but I guess we'll start off with where it shows me. Ronald Isley. What's the motherfucking deal? I can read off my list. I keep a list of who's in there early. So it's 17. Rashida Coltrane, Antulio K. Grace, Lockbert, Sweetberry, Keisha Ross, Dre. What's the motherfucking deal? D to Gamma, Shannon 335 in the building, Shonda T. INF in the building. Ronald Isley in the building. Ronald Isley came into the sauce today for no good reason other than to troll. And I know trolling was the discussion prior to the stream. Brenda, what's the motherfucking deal, Miss Brenda? Did you bring Roman Daddy with you? K. Shonda Banksy and Jess Sarah, what's the motherfucking deal? K. Grace, shout out to you. And I got your email, and I did that right before the stream started. So I found out there's a lot of things going on. Yeah, that's a thing too that that I necessarily don't like about it. Like, yeah, when you have a lot of people going on, it gets too fast. It goes way too fast. Sometimes, like I say, in the sauce, sometimes it'll get up to 300. I think we had like 400, a little 400 plus one time, but it can get up there, and it's just like it's kind of too hard to keep up with the chat. What I wish YouTube would have like a mode to where you could like designate certain, I guess, aside from giving them moderators, but even then, like if they had a way that you kind of like designate certain people certain comments, but it's like say, the plan is for this thing to grow. Absolutely, I want it to grow, but I don't ever want to miss out on the original culture because it's what makes this thing great. And if it ever did get to that type of point where you're like, hey, you're missing all the good inside jokes and stuff like that, because the chat is what makes this thing so wonderful. But I appreciate it how it is, and if we get there, we get there. If not, then it is what it is. Let's see. I forget. I know Miss Bell's in here early. I don't know if I wrote your name down or not. Maybe I missed it. Miss Bell. Let's see who else in the building. For the most part, I know Dakota in the building. Misty, what's the motherfucking deal? Thought I saw Broderick in here. Beyond a funny nigga, what's the motherfucking deal? There go Broderick right there. Savage Donald Trump, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Did somebody fart on stream? Like somebody farted, some politician farted on the camera today. Bad and bougie, what's the motherfucking deal? Always good to see Girl 6 in the building. Shelly, can't take that long, is in the building. Let's see. And Professor Trill in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? Look, let me see. Make sure I ain't missing nobody. Look, if I missed you, I ain't dish you. Cartier, what's the motherfucking deal? And let's see. Oh yeah, no, you can't. There's no women. Only woman who's ever popped up in there. Well, actually, there's been a couple of women here and there in the sauce, but the percentage is like y'all. Look, y'all don't have numbers in the sauce. Y'all can't win in the sauce. In the den, y'all got the numbers. We can't do anything about that. But in the fucking sauce, that's a man's domain. It's a man's world. And wherever Heidi is, happy birthday to Heidi. So let's talk about it, man. Let us get into it. Let us discuss some things. Lady Licious, where is Lady Licious? It's good to see you, man. I apologize. You ain't been showing us no love. Lady Licious been with a whole nother chat. I don't know who chat she been in, but she ain't been fucking with the Denfolk lately. She done betrayed us. She done did some other stuff. Yes, and unspoken. What's the motherfucking deal? Lady Liz, she didn't start hooking up with another group. She a traitor, I heard she be hanging out with Pizza Hut folks on the weekends. She done hung with another chat group. You know what I'm saying? She just betraying folks. You got to watch her. One change Infinity Pimp in the building already. So here's my thing, right? So last night, a discussion took place between Miss Angela and Miss Jessera. So what we'll do here shortly is when we get the calls lined up, we will both of them already have given consent, and we will go from there. So my thing is, it is going to be interesting. Now we're going to try to get the best. Y'all know I'm trying to get an amicable outcome, but sometimes things don't always work that way. So we'll see what happens. Sounded like the Panzer. I stopped the nonsense. We'll see what happens. So again, anybody else, if you have a debate, if you have somebody you'd like to call out, we got to come up with a hashtag so that we can make it easy so people can see it. So what I would suggest, I think it highlights when you write somebody else's name. So if you put the @ sign and then start typing someone else's name, the rest of their name will pop up. So if you have somebody in the chat that you want to call out, maybe you tag their name and put, I don't know, maybe we'll just call it hashtag Den Debate, right? And then we'll go from there. I don't know. I have proof, or almost good proof, that Heidi is a real human being. I was, I had an old coach that used to say, prove it with validity. I used to have questions, right? I was like, Heidi is artificial intelligence being tested in the den of the highest nature, until I subscribed to that premium Snapchat and I saw that butthole. Anyway, but let's get into it, man. Let's talk about it. if y'all are ready, I guess that we can get this party started. We can get this party started right. We can get this party started quickly. So, I mean, I don't think there's too much else to talk about. I mean, let's just get into it. Why wait, right? Why wait? And while we're getting this going, again, if you have somebody else you want to call in, and make it shake. So, like I said, Mrs. Angela said she'd be on the road, so just to call her. And so what we'll do is Miss Just Sarah, I will get in touch with you first, and then we'll go from there. So give me just a second. Let me get the phone lines going, and then because Miss Angela had a chance to speak, so I think this is appropriate because Miss Angela called in last night and she expressed why she was mad. So what we'll do is, like I said, I'll dial up Miss Just Sarah. She can kind of express anything that she would like to express. We'll get Miss Angela on the phone, and we will allow the conversation to begin. It's been a minute since we talked to Miss Just Sarah. So let me get this right. And then, there we go. And it should be very interesting. I'm looking forward to some good conversations tonight. You get over there. All right, give me one moment, please. To letting everything go. Maybe if I go to the right thing, that'll help. Fucking old. I don't even remember what fucking shit I be using. Oh, there it is. All right, there it is. All right, cool. So, like I said, we'll dial up Miss Just Sarah first, and then we will dial up Miss Angela, and we will get this conversation started. Should just use the keypad, but I'm fucking using the mouse.
Just Sarah donated $2 through Super Chat. Waiting for hashtag hoodbooger aka stank meat.
Yeah, I picked her. They have different English voices, and I picked a random English voice. I don't know which one. So there we go. All right, I'm finna dial you up right now, Miss Just Sarah, and we'll get your side of the story, and then we will dial up Miss Angela. I forgot how to do the dilly dally already.
Hey.
Hello, Miss Just Sarah. How are you this evening?
Gravy, baby.
Already. So do you have anything that you would like to express before we dial up Miss Angela? Anything that you want to say on your personal behalf?
Yeah, remember she came for me like a while back thinking that the Obama router was meant to
Savage
be
Donald Trump
racist.
donated $2 through Super Chat. Raccoon.
And it was an inside joke in the den. Then she tried to punk Katie, and I wasn't going to let her. And then she went after a few more people in the den, and I spoke up. So, she came at me, and last time I was civil.
Yes.
And, but this time I was like, okay, this hood booger, rude-ass hood booger, think I'm not going to say nothing. She sounds like an older lady, so, I was trying to be respectful. But some people make you go there. So when she couldn't even say what I said about her. The only one thing I could think of is the hashtag thing. Other than that, I don't know. But she just likes to. She's a hood booger.
Could you define hood booger for the people? I saw someone ask that last night. What a hood booger was.
Hood booger is someone that wants to act.
Shonda Tony donated
like
$2 through Super Chat. Let it begin, go then.
And can't behave around normal people. It doesn't have to be black, white, Hispanic, Asian. It's just overall. But of course, she always thinks that everything is is racist or is nothing worse than someone that wants to have the victim mentality. And there's no bigger oppressor than those who oppress themselves.
Okay.
So she's itching to be offended. Well, she should have stayed in her lane because this time I wasn't gonna do it.
Okay. All right, well, give me just a moment, Miss Sarah.
Mr. Man, shout out to all of my Asians.
Asians like automatic.
And then she called me a racist. I'm like, really? This in my immediate family. My husband is black. My son-in-law is white. My daughter-in-law is Asian. We got a Mexican in the family, which is my daughter. And a Latino, which is my son.
You got a whole rainbow coalition.
So I'm like,
Coulter donated
I'm
$1.
not being racist.
Just Sarah is exactly right. Miss Mead is the biggest one offended, but also the biggest offender.
I'm a grown woman. What's she gonna do?
Okay. All right. Well, let's find out. Like I said, for the $1 up, give me just one moment.
Yeah, because I want to know exactly what she's talking about. Oh, because she's came to at me twice. Mm-hmm. The first time, you already know I was being civil. Mm-hmm. But then this time, I'm like, trying to call people ugly, but she got a fucking hat for her thumbnail. Instead of buying all them Jordans, she needs to get a facelift or something so she could take the hat off her thumbnail.
Uh-oh. All right, give me just 1 second, Miss Sarah.
All righty then.
All right, let me dilly-dally and dial this up. The easiest way to do this. Give me 1 moment. Hello, Miss Angela.
I'm here.
Okay, well, good to hear from you. Let me add Miss Sarah to the call. Miss Sarah, are you there?
I sure am.
Miss Angela, are you there?
Who?
Mike Jones. Sarah.
Oh, just Sarah. Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so there is a little bit of...
Damn, you on tonight? I didn't even get the notification.
Yeah, so you don't even follow the channel. That's what you ain't even subscribed. That's messed up. I thought we were doing
okay. I did subscribe.
Mm-hmm. You gotta hit that bell. You gotta make sure the notification bell blacked in.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, so there's been a little bit of a conversational back and forth, some disagreement going on. Now, Miss Angela, you called in last night and you voiced your opinion. You said that Miss Sarah came for you and was disrespectful, or personally attacking you on a particular video. Could you explain exactly what it is, or you can explain to Miss Sarah what it is that you had a problem with, and kind of so the Denfolk can understand too, and we'll go from there.
Yes, Sarah was agreeing with the Donald Trump dude calling me old, telling me what I should and should not wear on my feet. Things like that. That's a personal attack to me because what does that matter how old I am? I mean, do you have to be a certain age to be in the den? Let me know, Honcho and everybody. I mean, am I supposed to stop watching the den at a certain age or stop wearing tennis shoes to the game? I'm not wearing heels to the fucking game. So I was trying to figure out how they know about the
Donald Trump donated $2 through Super Chat. Turkey.
What the fuck am I supposed to wear to the game?
Turkey,
too old to
turkey,
wear
turkey.
Jordans.
Wait a minute, you talking too low. You talking too loud. I didn't hear you. Go ahead, honey. What'd you say now?
I said that when Savage Donald Trump was saying that, I asked, is 45 too old to wear Jordans? And then I put asking for a friend. At
Right.
no time did I say Miss Meat is too damn old to wear some damn Jordans, because to me, Jordans are Jordans. Okay, it's a tennis shoe. You can wear it whenever you want. But you got upset with me when I was answering to someone that said something. Not at one time did I say you were old.
Okay, so the comments after that you made.
Which ones? What are you talking about?
You know, I forgot to pull them up because I've been busy and I've been on the road. But that's not the only thing you said. That's not the only thing you said.
But do you understand that you were upset at someone else that was saying stuff? You already know or should know that when any of us gets on the
bills,
phone,
y'all.
we are all clowning. That's why Honcho laughs and says, I can't take you guys nowhere. Why? Because that's part of the fun. We're joking. We poke at everybody. At everybody. And you've seen it.
I never take personal attacks. I never take personal attacks against people. Age or what they wear. I never take. No, I've never took personal attacks at people. I've never took personal attacks. I've stated my opinions on the stories they were telling.
Okay, so if anybody says their opinion and jokes, everybody does it. Everybody has said something. You got hard on Man Up for something that he said, his experience. And you got all offended, talking about he shouldn't have done that and pissed off and blowing off on people. I mean,
I don't know. I just said, no, what happened was Solus, whatever his name was, that was trying to start shit, said that I need to address him. I said I'm not addressing personal attacks. So, no, I didn't go off on anybody that night because I said I wasn't going to address no personal attacks against me. So who did I go off on?
Why did Man Up get on, made a comment on the YouTube, not the chat, but on YouTube, Man Up. And he addressed...
I haven't read those.
He addressed what you were saying, because you were saying he was lying. How is a man going to be lying and saying something like that? That's something hurtful, especially for a man.
Wait a minute, what now? What? I don't even know what comment you're talking about. And I don't understand. Okay, so what was the comment that this person made?
Okay. Man Up is the one that he threw the ex-wife out the door naked.
Oh, okay.
You were saying that he was lying. And of course, in the den,
I said, how do we know? I said, how do we know?
But you did say he was lying.
I said, how do we know? I said it. How do we know? We only hearing one side of the story. That's what I said.
But if that's who's here, and that's kind of a virtual family we have going, why wouldn't we believe him?
Okay.
Why wouldn't we
whoa. Okay. You talking about virtual family? No, I don't have no virtual family.
No, not you.
Listen. Hold on. I'm gonna address that. Hold on. Now, I'm gonna be me regardless. So if I have a question about something, if I have a question, and if I have a comment saying I want to hear both sides, or I don't know the other side, I'm not going against no quote unquote virtual family. I'm just me. I just want to hear the other side. I don't know that man. I don't know that man. I don't know, girl. I don't know that man. I don't know you. I don't know anyone in this den.
Am I lying, Honcho, that she implied he was lying? And another thing, racist.
I said he could be. I said he could. Could be.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, so racist.
Okay, move on, honey.
Okay.
Tell God.
Okay, you said
Go
I
ahead.
was racist.
Next thing.
Okay, you said I was racist.
Mhm.
Yeah, you said I was racist. So tell
Mhm.
me, in your opinion, why you call me racist?
Like
And
I
why do
said.
you think or
Like I
feel
said,
that I'm
I've been
racist?
busy. I've been busy and I've been on the road, and I did say I was going to go back to that particular chat. I said I was going to go back to that particular chat to say what you said. I haven't had the chance to do that. Actually, I forgot all about this because life is not YouTube. So I haven't had to go back, had a chance to go back to get your comments on that video. Okay? And what I've seen, to me, that was a little racist. I haven't had a chance. I've been on the road. I've been busy with real life, but I will go back and do it. I forgot about this today because, like I said, YouTube is not my life, but I will go back and say why I thought that.
Okay.
No.
Now, do you remember some time back that you said when I made the comment about the den skipping or freezing, I said it's that Obama router. You instantly thought that I was talking
Obama
about
router, girl. What is you talking about?
Honcho.
You talking about? What is she?
My mic on?
Huh?
Okay.
Obama router?
Yeah, because there was a night, and I was trying to tell you about that she had made a
How
joke.
long ago was this?
This was the night of the Disney fight when the stream was like acting real crazy when we were trying to show that family that was fighting at Disney. And they were all tripping in the internet, like it went out. It wasn't like the stream wouldn't go very well, and that's what.
Okay, well I'll go back and look at that. But anybody that call it Obama router, which is not called the fucking Obama router.
But see, it's an
It's
inside
not called
joke.
that. It's not called that.
But it was an inside joke.
It's not called that.
Offended. I'm sorry that you feel that I offended
But that's
you.
not what it's called.
Like that. It wasn't even
But that's
like
not what
that.
it's called. So why would you
came
call
at
it that
me
then?
and you put STF.
Why would you?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
And I think you sound
okay, let
like
me
you're
let you finish.
an older lady. Out of respect, I hung back, but not this time. I'm not gonna hang back for no one. You've been attacking Haiti. You've been Heidi. You've been attacking, and you say fucked up shit too.
Oh, I don't attack Heidi. Me and Heidi talk on Instagram. Girl, bye. I don't listen. See, you just trying to make up stuff. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Why would you call it the Obama router? So when you call to get this whatever Obama, can I Google and call this? Can I call this company and say, let me get the Obama router? Can I call that company and say, can I get the Obama router?
You asked me something, so
I'll let you talk too. I'll let you talk too.
Okay.
Answer that question, ma'am.
Everyone that makes jokes, oh, you on that Obama phone.
Everything is joke. Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, you know what? You don't. It proves my point. Okay, everything jokes. I got you. Everything jokes. Yeah, all that's jokes, ma'am. Gotcha. All that's jokes.
All the way you want.
Okay, it's jokes.
Just in my immediate family is black, brown, white, and Asian. So if I want to say what I want to say, I could do it just like you.
Okay, well, shit. And it is what it is. Because I can't call nowhere and say, give me the Obama router. Where can I call and say, give me the Obama router? It's jokes, though. She said jokes like 4 times, y'all. Everything jokes, y'all. Everything jokes, y'all. Everything jokes. Okay, I guess it's jokes. My bad. It's all jokes.
But the Obama router wasn't inside.
Cool. It's all jokes. All right. You got it. You got it, Sean.
Which I know I'm not. But
it's jokes. It's all jokes. Okay, Shawty, I got you. It's all jokes.
All right, Shawty. Okay.
Well, that's all there, y'all. It's all jokes. So there we go.
It is.
All right. Okay. All right. It's all jokes. All that Obama router, all that other racist, all that's jokes, y'all. I got you.
Okay.
All right, we clear now. Okay, so this is done. It's all jokes.
Okay.
Got you, Sean.
All right.
So it is done.
We gravy, baby.
All them races, look, all that stuff is jokes. Jokes. I got it. I mean, y'all the only one find it funny. I don't know who find it funny. Y'all the only one find it funny. But fine. It's jokes. Gotcha. I don't know.
So
you said it was jokes. You the one said it. So you said it was jokes.
Yeah. I make jokes about any and everybody.
Okay. Gotcha.
Stilettos, Reeboks, Vans, Jordans. Yeah, I'm going to make jokes.
Okay.
And it's a joke. Don't get a heart attack behind it, baby.
All right. Joke.
It's all gravy, baby. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Miss Joker. Do you have a comedian channel? I mean, does she have a comedy channel? I mean, since those are all jokes, let's see how that work out. Saying them type of fucking jokes. Okay.
Let's all calm down for a second. Let's get to some issues. I've been letting y'all go back and forth.
And we supposed to just take it.
But here's the deal.
And shut the fuck up. Like always. We supposed to take it and shut the fuck up like always.
Why the men fall back when the women go at it?
Gotcha. Well, can't nobody control this motherfucking mouth right here. So this ain't jokes. Okay, ma'am? That's what y'all try to get away with. It was just jokes.
This was jokes.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I was fooling y'all.
Get the fuck out of here, you old bitch.
There's always disrespect. You see what I'm saying? Ain't calling nobody no name. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know when you know they're wrong.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, joke.
Miss
Joke.
Grandma to be acting so childish.
So we don't seem to be making progress here. So let's figure something out. Let's try to get to some common ground. Let's try to get to
There's nothing to figure out. She think it's jokes.
Okay,
she think jokes are jokes. She thinks shit like that is jokes. So there's no result.
Okay, so
if you think this shit is a joke,
it's not
a joke.
Okay, but here's my thing. All right, let's one at a time. Now, Miss Meat. So what is wrong with the Obama router joke? What do you find wrong with that being a joke?
Where can I call Honcho and get an Obama router?
But if that's an inside joke about something, like I say, it's a play off the Obama phone.
I called the debate.
Okay.
Miss Sarah, of course.
But what I'm saying is,
we know your stand on this, but nobody's going to change my mind. Tell me where I can call. Tell me right now where I can call and say, "Give me Obama router."
Okay, but could you call somebody and say, "Give me an Obama phone"?
No.
Okay, but the Obama phone was a term that people use, right?
That's the same thing.
But what I'm saying,
the same way about that.
But what I'm saying, it was a phrase that became
she used in that particular stream that she brought up about why I addressed the Obama router. So
But
I'm
the Obama
addressing.
router,
But
it
she's
started
saying,
before
"Oh
that
my."
stream though. But I'm trying to like I'm
Okay.
trying to give you some feedback so
But
there's
I'm
some
just,
understanding.
hey, listen, I'm just, I was
She don't
addressing
stop,
what you
Honcho.
said in that stream.
She don't
In
stop.
that
And then
stream.
she said, oh, that I
In
was
that
married and I
stream.
need a man.
You don't know what I did other places where they talk about Obama router, Obama phone. There's no such thing.
That's what.
So,
you know what? It's like that.
but she said it's dope.
The pre-patient and
What's the joke? Oh, but wait a minute. What's the joke about it? So if you're not being funny, how is it funny? Like, what kind of joke were you making?
Honcho, explain it to her because she don't understand.
No, you explain what kind of joke you were making. You said it was a joke. What kind of joke was that?
Okay, I explained it already, repeating. Right?
No, you didn't. You just said it was a joke. No, you didn't. You just said it was a joke. So how was it a joke?
I said that it's a term that people use. Have you
always.
Joke or heard a joke someone say, oh, you got your Obama phone, that's why your calls dropped? Or, oh, you must have that Obama phone.
No, because there's no Obama phone. There's no Obama phone.
So
and that's why I was.
There's no Obama phone.
But you've never heard the
There's
phrase
no Obama router, so no, I have not joked that. I have not joked.
Oh my God.
You asked me, did I joke that? I said no. I have not, because it's not a joke. Because there's no such thing.
You gotta get your panties in a bunch because other people got the joke. It was an inside joke with the Denfolk way
We
before
took
you
care of
were
it
here.
that night. Obviously, your panties are in a bunch because you're talking about something I didn't even fucking remember. So your panties are in a bunch about it, which means you felt some type of way. I said what I had to say that day.
You're the one that still talk about it.
Oh,
You're the one that got
God.
offended and joking. Jokes. Oh, it was jokes.
I said what I had to say. It ain't. I do what I always do. I didn't get offended. I said what I had to say. So, but what made it a joke to you? That's what I'm asking. What made that a joke to you?
If you haven't heard it,
Okay,
it's
keep on.
not
All
for
right.
you.
Yeah, deflect, child. Go ahead. All right. So what else? What else is what's another problem? Come on, let's get to it.
I don't know. I don't think we're making very much
You pay for
progress.
me. I'm just right here getting a check marks off my damn phone. What else do you want to say, Miss Lady?
He called me, so apparently you challenged me. So what else do you have a problem with?
You called me yesterday.
Okay, well, what else do you, I said, what I said yesterday, I said, you and tell Miss Meat what I done to you. I said, tell what I done to you. So what else is there I done to you?
Okay, because I said it's 45 too old to be wearing Jordan, asking for a friend. How is that coming after you?
That's not the only thing you said, honey.
Well, what else was said?
Okay, well, if you're that offended...
I just said I didn't have time to go back to that screen. I've been busy. I've been on the road. I will go back to it, but that's not the only thing she said.
You're in that butthurt moment, so apparently you do.
Okay, so when you said that, what did I say to you?
I don't know what you said, because every night, everybody...
So then how you know I have a problem with you then if you don't know what I said?
Because you said it yesterday, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
You came for me yesterday, didn't you, Honcho?
Yes,
I didn't come for you. I just said what was said.
Okay, but here's the deal. So yesterday you called. You said you had
Just
some issues with some
everybody
things that
attacks me in the den like I attack them personally, like I come at them personally, and I do not until they mess with me. So I want to know your fucking problem. So why did you even attack me? Like I didn't even know who you were. Why did you even attack me that night? Like why?
You came for me.
Yesterday, after you already did it, you had already.
Yeah, because your ass is crazy.
But why? Why did you do it the first time? Why did you do it the first time?
Comprehension issues.
Why did you come for me the first time?
Because I said hashtag. I'm tired of saying it. You know what? Either you're just fucking retarded or I feel bad for you because you're.
Ooh, the R word. Oh, the R word. Yeah. Oh,
okay, we gotta play alphabet now.
See that? I still ain't call her no names. Y'all see this? That's what I be talking about. You can't have a debate. You can't have a debate. You can't talk to people without them personally attacking you. You called me back. You done called me 3, 4 names this stream, and I ain't called you one.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about right there.
This is we gonna draw the line here because I don't think we're going to resolve this one.
And I'm still not gonna call her no names. I'm still not, because what for? But she done called me 3, 4 names this whole damn time. So who mad?
Okay, ma'am. I'm not mad.
Okay.
Who mad? You the one called me 3, 4 names this whole damn time. I have not called you one damn name.
Well,
so who mad? Oh my God! No question. No. My questions get answered. Okay, but I'm the one who's retarded and have comprehension issues. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So, all right, is that it?
Well, like I said,
I'm retarded and got comprehension issues, and I'm a bitch, and I'm all this. Ain't called this girl one name, not one damn name.
Yes,
all right, that's how we settle debate.
Congratulations.
Here we go again.
All right, ladies, we gonna wrap this one up, ladies. We're gonna take it to the chat. We'll let the people decide. But I appreciate both of y'all for participating, and maybe one day we'll get this resolved. Won't be tonight though.
All righty.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Jess, Sarah. Thank you both.
Honcho.
Yes, ma'am.
Honcho, I got a question for Beyond the Funny Nigga.
Yes.
I need to hang with you because you're a funny ass person, and since I'm hilarious too, so I need some pointers from you.
I don't know. I think Beyond the Funny. I had to have a question with him in his DMs. I got some questions about Beyond the Funny Nigga, and me and him had a discussion. I don't know if it's resolved yet. We might have to settle that beef on the DN debate. But nah, Beyond the Funny Nigga's all right guy.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
Yeah, I got him on my Instagram.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, both of y'all, I appreciate it, and we gonna go from there. Beyond the Funny Nigga, just Sarah had a question for you, so if you would answer that, please, be greatly appreciated. And we're gonna see who else wants to debate. But I thank both of you for getting the party started.
All right, Honcho, love you.
All right, like you said, good evening.
All right, then, folks.
All right. I love the Denfolk. I love you all. Y'all, let me put the poll up here, and I'll let y'all decide. Can one of the moderators test something for me? Can you do exclamation point, bitch as one word, and then a plus sign? Might have to be a space, then a plus sign, or maybe the plus right. I think it's a space and a plus sign, and see if it registers for you. Okay. So it does. All right. Okay, it does. It adds it to it. All right, cool. And then the minus. So we'll keep on. If I can figure out how to get the counter on the screen, it'll be even better. All right, let me get this poll up, and then we'll go from there. And let's see. Now, does anybody else have an issue while I'm getting this together that they would like to speak on? Someone else they'd like to debate, something they would like to address with someone who is currently in the den. And like I say, make sure when you vote, it's exclamation point vote as one word, space, and then whatever number that you choose to go with that. Look, hold on, man. Look, it ain't that bad. I'm just a little bad. And we'll get the poll started here in just a second. So, that's what you were counting there, Infinity Pimp? I had no idea, but I saw you doing the numbers. I was just seeing what was going on there. So, we'll get the vote in, and we'll go from there. And prepaid Mike, what's the motherfucking deal, man? So does anybody else have an issue, someone they would like to call out, something they would like to discuss, someone who would like to, discuss some views that someone else may have that they would like to contradict, possibly? We call it for the double disqualification. Yeah, that's you squashed all your beefs except one. That was interesting. I wonder who that one could be. So now we are how deep we 40 something deep in here this evening. And 49 deep, almost 50 deep. Now look, Denfolk, we are a community, we are a family, we are a unit. We move as a unit that sometimes family fights, right? We are. I told y'all we're a community. We're a hood. We're in the YouTube hood right now. We're on the other side of YouTube MLK. So we are now in the YouTube hood, deep in them YouTube streets. You feel me? What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling into the den this evening?
Hey, Honcho, it's Misty.
Hello, Miss Misty.
Hey, I just wanted to address a couple of things. Well, if I'm going to keep staying in here, I think people should have some respect, at least, for certain things. Okay, for example, I don't know if Miss Sarah meant it in a way like that, but she called the other lady retarded. Do you realize that mental retardation is real and there are kids that are born that way? So any of you that hear me that is talking in there saying that you're retarded, actually you might need to go look in the mirror at your own self because you got a problem. Mental retardation is something for real and it's something serious. I mean, that's not nothing to play with. You got parents that are taking care of kids out here that have issues and mental issues. Or some things you just don't say. I don't care if you're in a den, like what you got going on right now, being silly. And then all that stuff about light-skinned black folks and calling everybody, calling all these different names and stuff like that. That shit don't make no sense to me. There's a whole bunch of inappropriate things that are being said in here, Honcho, if you had a kid at home and your child was mentally retarded, it's a medical diagnosis. Would you like everybody to be, saying this person is retarded or whatever? I mean, I think they're absolutely ignorant for saying that. That just shows that they don't have any sense as to what they're saying when you call somebody retarded. I mean, do you have no respect for children? And then let me say something else to that little infinity pimp guy in there that talked about light-skinned black people, light-skinned people are just some low version of black people or whatever. You need to shut the fuck up because my son is mixed and he's white, and I take that shit personally. So, I mean, there's some things that you just don't say. And that's all I had to say right there. And anybody could come for me because I don't give a damn. I will cuss them out. But one thing I'm going to tell you is what the truth is. Any of you in there that keep on saying that whoever is retarded, because I've seen it come up in here several times since I've been in here. Y'all are so disrespectful. And if you have a child, I hope to God that it does not have mental retardation.
Okay. Well, Miss, I want to explain just a couple of things. Okay. And one, I don't think, even though there was a personal conversation between, just Sarah and Miss Angela. And, when you get frustrated, things are said. I don't think that was necessarily directed as an insult to people who may have deficiencies or impediments, or whatever the term is.
I understand what you're saying.
But at the same time, let me finish real quick. And the thing is, the den is like a place where we have conversations about everything. But the primary thing about the den is people are free to speak honestly because we live in a world that is so PC that you don't want to say things. And it's kind of like a release valve. And So people are going to say things. I'm going to say things. Like I said, you probably caught me. I think you've been here maybe about a week or so, or a few days. I'm not sure exactly how long. And we appreciate you being here. So this is not anything on that. But trust me, there are going to be days that, especially if the conversation gets on a racial thing, that I may go way over the top, further than the discussions that we've had so far. The thing about it, it's a place for people to be 100% honest. How they feel, like you shouldn't have to hold yourself. Just the way if you feel like you're free to say all these things about people, you feel this way and you're adamant about your beliefs, I'm not going to hinder you. They don't say this about it. Don't say that. Like, that's the purpose of it. And because everywhere else, hey, you can't say this, you can't say that. It's a place for people to be genuine, for other people to see how other people genuinely are. And if you don't like certain people, you feel free to block them or not interact with them. But if it's a situation that bothers you that much, I understand. Like I say, we enjoy having you here. But the one thing about it is that's kind of part of the culture. People are going to kind of give people a rag, but it's really a lot of love in here. People really appreciate people. Just people give a hard time. They like to crack jokes because it's just a release valve. We live in a world where everything you do is wrong these days. Anything you say is wrong. Everybody's offended by everything these days. And I get what you're saying because I get the retardation thing and people get offended by it, but trust me, the racial jokes, the light skin, black, those things will never stop. But don't take it personally, because like I said, we have people of all different colors. There's black, there's white, there's used to be an Asian guy. We have Hispanic, we have international people. Like, it's just a place where everybody laughs. It's none of this is to be taken seriously. None of this is to be taken personally, unless there's a personal attack and you're directly directing it at somebody. I mean, I guess that would be personal. But all I'm saying is that I get it. These may be sensitive issues to you, but don't let it offend you, because we talk about things in here that are far-fetched. Like I say, I had a significant other who passed away from cancer a while back, but we crack jokes about cancer in here. To me, I think you laugh at everything. I mean, everything is on the table to be funny, but it's not to be, I guess some people are trying to be offensive or whatever it may be. It's just, life is life, and there's certain things you can't control. This is just a place to get away, to have realistic conversations, and to release that stress valve. So I absolutely get it if it bothers you, but I'm just suggesting that you shouldn't let it, it's internet people, don't let it offend you too much. That's my personal suggestion.
I mean, it's not that it offends me that like that, because it wasn't a personal attack on me. I think it was Miss Sarah called the other lady retarded. So my thing is, karma, what you put out there and what you say, it's going to come back to you, regardless if you're in the Dan thing on this, this room, whatever. I mean, you just don't. I mean, I don't care where you are. That's just not something you say to somebody. You don't say, you're retarded, because the next thing you know, you'll be having about 3 or 4 little retarded grandchildren. So what? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it don't mean you don't love them any less. You deal with that. You deal with that. I mean, that's part of life. I mean, trust me, I'm sure there are people who've had kids that are impaired, that have never said. I knew a lady when I was young in junior high. She used to braid my hair. Man, one of the nicest women I've ever met in my entire life, and she had 2 children that were impaired. If I've ever said this to somebody, I'm not thinking about that. It's just it may be an insult to that person, but I don't. Again, you can call it karma or whatever it may be. I don't think you don't love them any less. We know that. But it's just, again, I don't think people are taking it as an insult to those who were born a particular way. It's just sometimes you say things to get under other people's skin. Like, I think there's situations where people who may not, you wouldn't think are racist people, but they get so mad, then they want to get under somebody, they have nothing else to say, they'll drop something racist. They'll say something racist because that's the only thing that they can come up with to get under somebody else's skin, because they get it. But that doesn't mean that they may not be their day-to-day way of living. It may just be out of their character. But I don't think anybody is wishing ill upon anybody. I think that there was a moment of frustration, and that was just the thing that came out, because she was upset that she felt like she wasn't being coherent, or that she wasn't registering what she was trying to say. And I mean, that's just what came out. I don't, again, like I say, I know, I just don't, I mean, you feel free to feel how you want to feel. I can't tell you how to feel about anything, but I say if it was me, I would just take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I just still think what goes around comes around, regardless of where you are or whatever. Just because somebody can't reach to a phone and snatch your little ass up for saying something, like that. I mean, Because if I had been that other lady, I would have, and I could have gotten through the phone, I would have snatched her little ass up, because there's people that are born that way. And I mean, no matter how you want to dress it up, Honcho, put a dress on it with pink ribbons or whatever you want to do, there's no reason to call somebody retarded. You know, that's how people are born. So you could put your pink dress on it and put your hair bows in its hair and everything else, but you still, when you do that, you know what I'm saying, I still think karma's a bitch. It's going to come back and get you. So,
well, if you believe that, then karma will do its due. And so, I mean, it'll be out of your control, and karma,
yeah, you're right.
But you know what, Miss Misty, I like it because you're a sweet soul. And I can tell deep down inside you're a very caring and a very loving person. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I get it. I get it. So, you know, I appreciate you voicing, you know, your thoughts and your concerns.
Okay, well, hold on to your dress and your bow, because I think it's about to get real good up in here.
All right. Well, I will I have it in the drawer right here. I will definitely have it out with it.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye, Miss Misty. All right. Excuse me. I don't know if I'm getting rid of all this phlegm. I've been having fucking phlegm attacks. All right. So the voting has come down. I don't know if it posted in the chat yet. Did I only give y'all 1 minute to vote? Oh, I should have gave y'all more time. I apologize. Dan the man, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. It didn't work. Let me see if it can. Shout out to Dan, Coach, Savage Donald Trump. Appreciate all the love. Anybody I may have missed. I only gave y'all a minute to vote, so I apologize for that. The vote should have been longer, saying that it's but it looks like it's 7-0 in favor of just Sarah. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling in to the den this evening?
Man, it's prepaid.
Already prepaid. What's on your mind, man?
You know what's on my mind. You know what I'm here for. Miss Misty, you sound like a great person. You Southern Belle, what you sound like. I like everything about you. Man, fuck that shit. If the people acting retarded, they retarded. There ain't nothing we can do about that. Listen, we gotta do this PC culture shit every day at work. We ain't doing that here. Niggas be wilding in this bitch. There ain't nothing we can do about that. You can't get offended when they talk about light-skinned people, okay? I'm light-skinned, Misty. When they say we a low grade of black people, it's true. We a low grade. That's all right. Look, if you know retarded kids or whatever, it's fine. Niggas wear helmets every day, B. You gonna be just fine. You gonna be all right. Little kids slob on themselves. Get the nigga napkin and move forward. We not finna be out here with that PC shit, bruh. We gonna come here and wild out every chance we get. Now, I didn't catch Miss Meat in Just Sarah's debate. But if somebody got called retarded, then it needs to be said. This who niggas be wilding. This what we gonna do in here. Now, Misty, I know you gonna call and you gonna want to do a debate about the mentally retarded and the mentally challenged and all the slow people. I declined before you even call in. I fucking declined. Whatever I want to say, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. There ain't nothing you can do. If you smart, just put niggas on mute is all I can tell you, because I'm going to just wild the fuck out. Especially now that I know that it offends you. I'm going to be just terrible. Just a fucking madman. Get some thick skin, baby. If you ain't got no thick skin, get on Amazon and buy you some. Get your Amazon Prime you some thick skin, baby. Niggas finna wild out around here. The crazy part about it is I don't think Miss Meat and Just Sarah just naturally dislike each other. It's people who really don't like each other. So you finna see some real bad shit. And in the end, ain't nobody finna be fighting each other. Ain't nobody finna be looking for each other. Ain't nobody finna do all that. Ain't nobody worried about that shit. Just Sarah and Miss Me gonna be just fine in a couple of days. They gonna come together on one of these women topics, and they gonna be just good. And we're gonna be all back in the same spot, hating Honcho and hating me and hating Trill, and all agreeing that women do no wrong, and we always working on the men. That's what's gonna be, okay? It's who we are as people. That's just how this shit fucking works. Okay, now we got the way. Now we got that out the way. I really want to talk about this letdown I had when I bought these bullshit ass Pop-Tart cereal.
You bought them?
They fucking horrible.
I saw them. I was questioning them, man.
Now, this is the weird part, okay? Now, I know this is going to sound like some real old nigga shit. I like the brown cinnamon Pop-Tarts. That's my shit. It ain't too sweet. It ain't going to fuck me up. So I like that kind, okay?
Yeah.
So when I bought the cereal, I'm like, well, they got to taste like, you can't fuck up the brown cinnamon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't fuck that up. Man, they fucking horrible. They taste nothing like it.
Man.
And the milk has like this chalky taste to it. What the fuck?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed about some Pop-Tarts not that long ago myself. But yeah, I don't know, like a couple of months ago when right before we moved, I did that 10-day fast, and I told myself I was going to end it with some Pop-Tarts. I hadn't had Pop-Tarts in years, and I got, my favorite kind, frosted with the sprinkles and the strawberry filling. Man, I ate them. They just wasn't hitting like old Pop-Tarts. I wonder if it's Pop-Tarts the brand has declined as a whole, or is it just, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because, like I said, I had a bad Pop-Tart experience myself.
Yeah, it really had me scratching my head. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because I mean, maybe because we're getting old, maybe our taste buds is fucked up, or maybe the quality has went down. And somebody in the chat just said, stop drinking milk from cows. Well, who else giving the fucking milk? A coconut don't have no fucking titties. An almond don't have no fucking nipples. So how's we getting milk from them people? Y'all be saying some wild shit. Almond, that's not milk. That ain't milk. Milk come from titties. Now, whatever almond juice y'all drinking or whatever the fuck that is, that's not no milk. I'm not drinking no milk from no goat. Milk come from cows. Whatever y'all come up with, whatever cool shit that them people done told y'all in school, I disagree. Niggas been drinking milk from cows forever. They live forever. I don't believe that shit. And for all y'all who wondering why eat cereal, because I got kids and we have to try the shit out and know what's good. When you have children like my kids' age, you got to eat bullshit like that. It is what it is. I'm not drinking no fucking human titty milk with no cereal. That shit don't taste right. Vegan milk? What the fuck? What is vegan milk, Kenneth? With the box braids? The fuck is vegan milk, nigga?
I've never heard of it. But they got
that goes against everything that says that milk is. Oh, okay, my bad, Kenneth. I apologize. Kenneth, I apologize. I work with a vegan, and I have tried just about every vegan dish you can think of. That's why I'm on edge, because they done catered the damn office with this shit and had my stomach all fucked up. I apologize.
Yeah, you heard the vegans mad about Burger King because they making burgers on the same. They making the Impossible burger on the same grill with the other burger, like they had a special grill for it or something. So now they trying to sue Burger King.
So let me get this straight. So they invented the what is called the Impossible Whopper, and they had built new grills just for that burger.
That's what they thought was gonna happen.
Bitch, you ain't never walked inside of a Burger King ever? Evidently not. You shouldn't be eating here because you lucky to get what you ordered.
You feel me? Man.
That's hilarious. I gotta make you laugh, Honcho, man. Yeah. So at the office, they rotate different. Like if we gonna go to lunch, whatever, right? It rotates. This person picks it. So the vegan in the office was the one that's in charge. Okay, took us to this restaurant, told us that the vegan nachos would just. This is what you got. You got to get the vegan nachos. So I say, well, I don't really understand the concept of vegan cheese. I say, let me not ask any questions, because that way, if it tastes decent, I'll enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. $22 for the most disgusting shit I've ate in my life. Lord have mercy. And fuck my stomach up.
That's some bullshit.
Put it like this. You know how your stomach really fucked up when you can't go back to work? When you like, hey, you send an email. I ain't gonna better make it back in today, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I'll catch y'all niggas tomorrow. I'm talking about nigga. I'm in the bathroom, just out of there.
So did you find out what was in it?
Man, I'm scared to find out because I'm thinking to myself, there is no cheese alternative. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do tofu and kind of like alternate the chicken. Ain't no fucking alternate for no fucking cheese. And I'm eating this shit. I'm like, Okay, first and foremost, it costs like $25 after tax, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, for $25, I gotta eat this shit. I gotta make this shit work. It's $25. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking to myself, it's nachos. You can't fuck up the nachos, right? Because it's impossible. The sour cream tastes funny, then I ain't realize that it's vegan sour cream. I'm scared. I don't know what the fuck I just ate. I guess I'm eating marshmallows or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah. Bruh, listen. To any vegans in the den, y'all some sick puppies. I wish all the bad in the world on you and only you. Y'all some disgusting buzzards. I don't know what none of that shit is. Milk come from titties.
Yeah, I don't know none of that shit. I can't. I mean, because my thing is just like, where are you creating this stuff? You know, like it's just you know, just stop. Like I don't get it. Like I guess maybe it's the mentality or the mental association that goes with the food. But whatever you're saying it is, it's not that. It's something else.
And this is the thing. I'm not a person who, like, I don't have a weak stomach. I can pretty much eat anything. When I eat something and I get to my front door and I'm literally taking my pants off, running with my pants to my fucking ankles. Listen, when you use the downstairs bathroom, that little single, you know what I'm saying, single toilet, you know that your stomach fucked up. When you can't even make it to your own bathroom in your room, you know shit done fucked up. I'm in pain, bro. I'm in pain. My kids come home, I'm texting them in the house. I'd have been in the bathroom for 2 hours. I'm communicating only through text message. I'm trying to boss the kids through text message. You know how fucked up that is? Nobody taking you serious.
No, not at all. They looked at the phone and put it right back down. They ain't worried.
Oh man, now wait a minute. LaDon, Mellow, Moonchild. I like turkey bacon.
Yeah,
hold on now. I like turkey bacon. I fuck with the turkey bacon. Yeah. That's a different experience right there. If it's cooked accordingly, turkey bacon is pretty fire.
Yeah, I mean, cause it's another meat product, so that's why I can fuck with it. You know.
Yeah, I fuck with the turkey. I ain't got no problem with the turkey. I fuck with the turkey. Now, since we're talking about food, we need to go. I'm gonna go ahead and address this right now. For all you extra southern niggas who eating them chillins, shitterlings, whatever that is for Thanksgiving. Stop posting that shit on social media, you nasty bastards. I understand getting the value out the pig. I get it. You want the bacon, you want the pork chop. You can't eat to nobody intestines, bro. You eating somebody else's guts? Oh my God, listen. And if y'all make chillins at your house, stop inviting civilized people like myself to your house. I don't want to smell that shit. You a nasty motherfucker. Jesus Christ, that's nasty. Oh, shitlins or whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. I ain't eat. There's certain parts of a body shouldn't be eaten. You shouldn't be eating nobody's feet and nobody fucking intestines and their guts and oh Lord have mercy. I gotta go. I'm already starting to feel sick. Y'all be blessed. Fuck you vegans. Bye.
Already prepaid. Shout out to prepaid, man. Oh, yeah. See, we're gonna have to have a question about this whole vegan situation. Beyonce, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. I thought I saw a couple other new names in here. I might have missed it. Alonzo, I think you've been here before, but if not, what's the motherfucking deal? Heidi's in the building this evening. She just came back in from the Scripper Club. She was making it rain. Anybody else I may have missed that slid in later on? What's the motherfucking deal? Shout out to all of you. Culture Dan, appreciate the love. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
I got beef too, goddamn.
You got beef with the vegans?
Yes. Here's prepaid. You on point. But here's the number one question I got. How in the fuck can you claim to be a motherfucker that don't eat meat, but turn around and create shit that look and taste like meat? What the fuck? I don't understand that. Somebody explain that shit to me. You vegan, you shouldn't want to eat no meat. So why is you making hamburgers, bitch? That don't make sense to me.
No, because don't you think that would kind of lead you back to where you originally started eventually? Because you're craving the hamburger and you tasting this. This ain't quite it. This ain't quite it. This ain't quite it. Eventually, you're gonna want the real deal.
So if so, is it they want the flavor without the guilt?
Yeah.
But then, and here's the other thing. Well, I don't want to eat a living animal. Ain't plants living beings too? All that shit is alive. Fuck that. Slaughter all that shit. You just fucking plow through a field of fucking corn. That corn was doing all right. Chilling all by itself. Had all his homeboys around him. And here you come with this machine, this fucking machine just cutting them all the fuck down. Like, damn, the corn ain't had no feelings. It's because the motherfucker don't have eyes that makes it different, right? Get the fuck out of here. Corn stands too, goddammit, but it can't hear a goddamn thing. Fuck out of here. I don't understand that shit. I'm lost. I don't understand that vegan shit, bro. I just don't.
Yeah, because I mean, studies have shown that plants respond to different sounds, so they have to have some level of cellular intelligence or something. You play rock and roll music, it don't grow as well. You play classical shit, it grows better. And different types of aggressive music, I think they don't grow as well. I think when you play more calm and soothing shit, and I forgot what the study was. It's a couple of years back that I saw it. That plants respond to that. They respond to the light. They grow in the direction of the light. All these various things. So there has to be certain qualities that emulate, living beings within these plants. So I guess you know what I'm saying? You really got the same kind of scenario going on.
Yeah, and prepaid, you was on point except for one thing. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If you get somebody that know how to cook some hog maws, my nigga, and you put a little hot sauce on them shit, hey, bro. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, man, I'll fuck that up. But they gotta know what they doing. But I ain't eating no fucking chitlins and pig feet and shit. And what's that other shit? Hog head cheese, man. You got me fucked up, bro. Man. I'm not doing that.
I used to put that shit on accident when I was young. It was a traumatic experience. My grandpa used to like this shit. When I stayed with my grandparents for a little while, and I ate some of that shit out, man. Never again.
It looked weird. I'm like, man, this ain't I ain't never seen no cheese in my life look like this shit. What the fuck is this? Nah, just try. So I tried it. I said, why this shit taste like fucked up Jello? Like what the fuck is this?
Man, that's another thing that's strange to me that I ain't never tried that I have no interest in. Like shit that they be pickling, pickled pig's feet, pickled eggs, shit like that. Like,
oh God,
like that's something
I've always wanted. That shit that be sitting in that same motherfucking jar with that old pink ass liquid since you was a kid, and that motherfucker still sitting there with the same amount of shit still in that motherfucker. Man, hell nah. Anything that lasts that goddamn long can't be good for you. I'm sorry, that shit just don't sound right to me. No. Hell no.
Yeah, that shit is odd to me.
I ain't eating no motherfucking calamari either. I'm not eating that shit.
Well, calamari is good.
I want no motherfucking. I'm not eating no squid and octopus, man. That shit ain't happening.
I got duped into, man. I went somewhere on my birthday when I was 15 or 16. I forgot what restaurant I went to. And somebody was like, man, just try the fried calamari, got a sampler or whatever. They just try, you'll like this shit. I'm like, man, I don't know. I said the same shit you said. Like, I don't know, man. I tried that shit. That shit was fire. I would eat that shit. I'll eat fried calamari no matter where it's at. I would fuck that shit.
Your ass eat the mountain oysters too, won't you, nigga? Bet you would.
I don't eat no goddamn oysters. I don't fuck with no oysters. Nah.
No, nigga, mountain oysters.
Mountain oysters? What the fuck is a mountain oyster? This is some small Port Arthur shit.
No, it's not. Well, the reason I started laughing because the first thing I wanted to say didn't fit. It actually is probably a product of the Houston Texans, bro. Probably came from them too, because they ain't got no nuts.
That's terrible.
Bull nuts. What it is? Bull nuts.
Okay, bull. Oh no, hell no. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Toro built like Ken. He ain't got no nuts, man.
You got just a little bump.
Yeah. No, I ain't fuck with that. But nah, I don't fuck with regular oysters either. I ain't too keen on
Me
oysters.
neither. He would just throw some hot sauce in and just swallow that shit. Look, man, I'm not into nothing where you just swallow and don't get to chew it. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, what's the point?
Nah, I don't get it either.
But here's the thing, though. If somebody had some, I would try some snake. I wouldn't be opposed to trying a snake.
I don't think I'm eating that either.
I would try.
And I damn sure ain't eating no motherfucking snail. Hell no. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
doing
cool
it.
with it. Now, I've eaten frog legs. What you feel about frog legs?
I'm not eating that, bro. I seen them motherfuckers cooking and them motherfuckers be jumping in the pan, bro. Nah, man. Nuh-uh.
Frog legs.
Anything that done had some recent movement, something is wrong with it, bro.
What you mean?
And
So you don't eat
it's got
crawfish?
tendons and shit. No, well, yeah, you got me there.
Okay.
I do eat them jumps.
Okay.
But anything that's got that recent movement, talking about, well, it's just the tendons and shit. I like, nigga, chickens got tendons and shit too, but that motherfucker ain't jumping in the grease, goddamn. Something wrong with that. I don't think we supposed to be eating that shit. I just don't.
Man.
I ain't eating no motherfucking coon either. Nah, not happening.
I want to say, no, I don't think I ate no. I know my grandma. She had knocked off a squirrel one time. She threw that bitch in the refrigerator and she cooked that hoe up. I was cool on that. I witnessed the killing, so I ain't want nothing to do with it. So I drank some liquor with a dead snake and a scorpion, and it tasted a bit like cinnamon in Japan, man. My nigga, hurrah! I mean, not hurrah. Just bring huzzah. I see huzzah. Dan Strong. Appreciate the love, man. That's, whew, yeah. I remember. But you used to see them tequilas like with the worm and all that shit in there. You ever fuck with it? Well, you say you don't really drink like that, huh?
I don't drink. I don't drink at all.
Okay.
But nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I did try one of those. You know those candies with the insects in them, like the they got like suckers and then the little hard candies in the wrap. I tried one with the an ant in it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That was the only one I was willing to fuck with. All the other ones with them weird ass insects, nah, ant is harmless.
Yeah.
But that wasn't bad.
Yeah. Yeah, ant ain't too much shit. They got
a little crunchy at the end.
Okay.
But them fucking mealworms and shit, nah, fam.
Oh, no.
Nuh-uh.
Man, cheese worm, that sounds like a disease. Cheese worms? It sound like,
the fuck is that?
I don't even want to know. Y'all, that's cool. They always have snake and Asian, like, I don't want nothing to do with that. Look, you know, I got my limits. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be cooked. I don't want nothing that ain't been properly put through the fire. You know what I'm saying?
No, that shit, what they call it? The Hispanic people do it. What they call that shit where they use the lemon juice? Ceviche?
Mm-hmm.
Ceviche? I think that's what. Nah, fam. No, that's not happening. I don't like a caveman. I gotta have fire put to my shit, bro.
Yeah. I won't say
I don't know nothing about no lemon cooking no fish, bro. That's some bullshit.
I won't say. I think I had some
with
sushi
that
before. I think I had sushi go live. I fuck with sushi. I fuck some sushi.
I don't eat that shit either.
All that motherfucking. I fuck some sushi up, whatever. Motherfuckers be making their own roll, dragon rolls, San Antonio rolls. They had Houston rolls. What's the one? It was Shaggy Dogs, all that other shit. I fuck that shit up. Those are more like what they call them. There's a difference, I think, between that and actual sushi. But all that shit, man, I fuck all that shit up. That shit is good.
This has got too many vegetables for me. Got fucking cucumber wraps and seaweed. I ain't even no motherfucking seaweed.
Man,
fuck I look like.
That should be fire, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all missing that. DeMarcus, you miss everything because you know, I don't even know why you still got a wrench, DeMarcus. You don't ever be here. You be out there, you know. I don't know what'll be up with you, DeMarcus. I got questions, man. You know, I think you've been slacking on the job. I'm gonna have to write you up, put you on wrench probation.
You're gonna have to do a poll. Should DeMarcus keep his wrench? There you go. Let the den decide, since the den is so toxic to some of us. Yeah. Oh man.
Like I said, I fuck up some sushi. Everything else has got to be properly prepared. My chopstick guy fired. I'm cold with them chopsticks, man.
I ain't eating them with no goddamn sticks, bro.
What?
Fuck that shit.
Man, your dexterity is you gotta be.
Hey, that's what a fucking fork and a spoon is an improvement over 2 fucking sticks. Why would I want to eat that bullshit, man?
Man, hey, I'm just telling you, it's part of, you gotta win in the culture. You have to do as the. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
So you getting with the technology, all the technology they got over there in China, they still eating with 2 fucking sticks? That don't seem odd to you?
I mean, that's they keep a part of it because they got to have something, to connect with their ancestral beings, whatever they want to call it.
At least somebody keeping up with their fucking culture.
Yeah. Look, nigga, we had some sticks to eat with it. I could say something, but we ain't got no action. Goddamn. Nigga, we keeping up with the culture, but the wrong fucking culture. We eating niggas still eating the slave shit, like niggas still slave the shit that was with scraps and shit. And niggas still feasting on that shit, and that's why we all fucked up. Sometimes you gotta leave the culture alone, man. Cause that shit'll do you bad. Fucking, just terrible stuff, man. Terrible stuff.
I don't really think so, Honcho. This is what I it seems like the more they take out of shit, the shit gets worse. Because, back in the day, look at it. Them motherfuckers was eating real butter, eating just all natural shit, vegetables and shit come out the ground. They ain't have all this extra shit they put in it, and they didn't have all this gluten shit that they done took out. I don't know what the fuck gluten is, but whatever it is, it's got to taste good. Because the gluten-free shit is trash. I can't. Them people live long-ass lives, worked every day on the farm, every day, all day. Them motherfuckers had enough fuel and energy to do everything that they was doing.
But see, that's the two caveats right there. That's the two things. They worked all day, every day, and burnt it up, and the shit was more natural. So now it's all chemical shit, and motherfuckers are more sedentary. So that's
and now they want to charge you for the more natural shit. Yeah. So you gonna charge me for you not to do something to the shit than it would for you to do something to the shit. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, so
I'm lost. It should be cheaper.
It's just a wild world. So you just gotta, in the long game, just get a little bit of land and just, grow some shit. You know what I'm saying? And just, then that's work right there. Niggas ain't gonna want to grow some. It sound good to want to grow some shit. Niggas ain't gonna want to get out there and fucking till the land. Shit.
Nigga, if I could plant a fucking couple of rocks and a turkey leg in the bottom and grow me a turkey leg hut in my backyard, you goddamn right I'd do it. But other than that, fuck that bullshit.
Man. Like I say, to the farmer, but look, that's a far to get to the farm. I'm gonna start jogging in the morning. Just give me directions, and I'll make it there in a couple of years. I might have to swim though. Man, but I'll check it out. We 60 deep. That's live for a den that we not having a real special occasion here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
Because you wrote beef up there. Everybody come in here for the drama and shit, the argument. That's what they here for.
But see, I just put den debates on this one, so I'm surprised that last time I put beef on there, y'all was ready to spoil it. But do you have any beef with anybody? Look, Ashley telling you to start some beef. Ashley, you be the one with all the beef low key. Ashley, but
yeah. I done squashed all my beef, though. You know what I'm saying? Me and Prepaid had a long, productive talk today. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We worked all our issues out and shit. We good. Okay. So we cool. Okay. We handle our shit like men. We ain't got to do it all in public. Okay. We at least trying to be together on something. Yeah. We ain't letting y'all see the divided part. Unless he just call on here and get reckless, then I got to check him. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. When he feel like I'm being reckless, he check me too. So it is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, like I say, I got nothing to add to that. Good fucking luck. Man, I don't know, babe. I don't know. Like I say, it's just, I don't know. Like I say, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Broderick ain't in here because I know Broderick been having a particular.
Broderick
is he in here? I ain't seen him. Yeah,
he was in here earlier.
I know he's been saying there's a specific individual he's been looking to call out. But every time
I know it ain't me.
No, it's not. He has.
After what I did to him in the sauce the other day, I don't think he won't do that. I think that should be over with. Let that sleeping dog lie.
Okay. I'm looking in the chat. Does anybody have any beef? I mean, does anybody have any discussions that they need to hash out in the den? Because we look like we having a pleasant night this evening. Everybody just cooling tonight. I think everybody just, it's all good.
Which one is it? Is it 335? Or no, it's DeMarcus. Mm-hmm. Where you at, DeMarcus? Yeah. You ain't said nothing to me about my Lakers in a while. I wonder why that is. You've been real quiet. You ain't been saying shit to me about no Lakers.
Nobody give a damn about the Lakers, man.
Of course they do.
Who do you have beef with, Miss Ashley? You want to call? We will definitely, because Ashley's beefs are always interesting.
That is true. That is true.
LaDon, you got beef? You say you got beef with Professor Trill? What's your beef, LaDon, with Senior Trill? Is this
what I do to her?
Is this something we need to discuss? Oh, okay. Oh, Roger Gibbs. Oh, he on the honeydew list. Okay. He said, I'm doing honeydews, waiting for the wife to go to sleep and Trill, you ain't shit.
Hey. Okay, I feel him on that.
He said, I still say this nigga need to stop calling. He said, you ain't talking about shit. Okay. All right, Heidi,
But you ain't saying what I'm saying that's wrong, though. Like, you could say that, but what the evidence? What's the fact? Like, what's the issue, really? It's just because you just don't like what I have to say, or what?
I'm waiting. Like I say, look, I'm just waiting. We all chilling.
Don't get mad at me because our team got a piece of shit head coach. I've been trying to tell y'all fuck ass this shit for 2 years. Nah, y'all don't want to listen to a nigga. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Fuck that shit. Get that motherfucker out my goddamn team, man. Come on. Ray tried to tell you. Wink tried to tell you. We finally converted Honcho after a year and a half.
But see, that to me, that should be the biggest thing, because everybody know I held out as long as I could.
They're not gonna give you no credit for that shit. I don't even know why you tried it.
Now they mad, and somebody was arguing about it today. I'm just like, man, look, y'all better realize. Look, I tried to give them all the props. I tried to hang on by a thread, man, and shit. If y'all ain't seen it at this point, it is what it is, man. Damn, I got beef with Lady Listen.
I realized something Sunday too.
What's that?
As mad as Wink was about the loss to the Ravens, I was just as mad about the win over the Broncos last year and the shit that y'all was talking about. It pissed me off so fucking much. I was so goddamn mad.
Yeah.
Now we get blown out by the Ravens. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. Let's see. LaDon say she mad because you ain't giving her no play. Miss Grace say she got some beef with Trill. What's going down?
Giving her no play? What the fuck she mean?
She say she's trying to get at you. What's happening, man?
What? It's like that.
Okay.
And what the fuck Miss Grace got a problem with now? What I do now?
And then Prepay said to tell Trill that ugly women should be treated like men. He would like to know your opinion on that.
I don't even know how to respond to that shit.
Said he would like to know your opinion on that.
Ugly women should be treated like men.
Miss Grace say you mean to her?
Wow. I'm not mean to Miss Grace. I love Miss Grace. Man, I don't know. That's kind of deep there, Prefect. I'll have to think about that one for a little bit. Because on one hand, I can see how that might be beneficial to them. But on the other hand, if they like a girly girl, it's going to destroy them. But a lot of the ugly bitches is tough bitches.
Yeah, and I agree. Crash and Order said you can't treat other women like men because 100 dudes will still try to smash, which is true.
That is true.
Because niggas will. People say ugly women should change their own tires and oil. God damn.
Wow.
That's tough, man. Let me see. What's something you say? You got beef with Small B. What? Like Lady T. Hold on now. Heidi, are you at the beginning of the stream? I'm curious if because that sound like you just not listening to.
You talking about Heidi?
Yeah, because you talking about she lives. Like
everybody got beef with that motherfucker. Everybody in the den need to have beef with Heidi until her motherfucking ass call in. One time, I don't give a shit if you got to call in with a translator on three-way. Call your motherfucking ass in and stop bullshitting. Motherfucker got all kind of degrees and shit, but can't speak English. Fuck out of here with that shit.
So you got beef with this machine at the casino. I'm finna bless you. You about to hit the jackpot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what machine you playing though. But you playing the now? If you playing the penny machine, I can't help you with that. You know that ain't even worth it. You know what machine you playing on, and then we'll go from there.
Let's talk about a beef that seems to have been resolved.
Okay, what's that?
The fact that you don't wear them damn Debo shirts no more. I'm so proud of you, Honcho.
Man, there's a particular reason why. I'm gonna tell you the two reasons why. Because I was actually looking at them today, and I put them up in a little storage container. One.
Yeah, you should have put them in that container that's right next to the side of your sinks and shit. You know what I'm saying? That be on the floor with the little lid on it. It's a very good container.
Okay. Anyway, haters gonna hate. One, man, I got too fat to wear them damn shirts. And two, the most important reason is because of the color of those shirts. They don't mesh well with the chroma key on the screen. So they'll kind of a little bit. And so they look real weird. You know, there's sections of them will be out of there and look real, throw it off. So that's why, you know, I'm a farm nigga all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? She think my tractor sexy, goddammit. I ain't ignoring the beef, Lady Licious. I'm gonna get with you. Trust me, I ain't running from you. I'm gonna get with you, Lady Licious. Yeah, so you know.
No shit. Let her call in now. Y'all go ahead and handle it.
Yeah, you know.
I want to hear this. They heard from Lady Licious in a while.
Already. Well, that's a BT.
She do.
We gonna see what she talking about, and then we'll get to Ashley too. Whoever Ashley got beef with, Ashley got beef with everybody. So everybody be on alert because Ashley, she just shoot randomly and everybody get hit. So we'll see what's happening.
All right, Honcho.
That's a BT. I already know what you gonna say, Miss Lady Licious, and like I said, I didn't have your number on the new line until now, and but trust me, I have not forgotten about you, and Miss Rashida one too, so I know what you're talking about. I have not forgotten about either one of you. I got to make I guess, let me see. I did got a new design I wanted to get, so I guess I could do it when I place my sample orders. We'll see. Maybe by the end of maybe for Christmas, I got you. It'll be a Christmas present. Okay, so the line is free. The line is free. So if you got something to say, if you got somebody you want to call out, you know, just make it check. Oh, look. And what's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
You better clear your throat for me.
Whoa. I don't know how to take that phrase, but
Oh my God, what's going on, Honcho?
Hello, Miss Lady. It has been a while since me, the Denfolk, the denizens have heard from you. How have you been?
Man, I've been good. Just working. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been crazy.
Okay.
Time to move up a little bit, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Gotta stay focused. And then every time, once I get on, it's like, damn, y'all, be ready to shut it down and shit. So I'll be missing it. No, it's all good. It's all for good reasons, though. I would never cheat on the den. Okay, so don't be trying to throw me out there like that.
Oh no, I was on another YouTuber channel. I swore I saw a Lady Licious in there. Looked the little picture looked the same and everything. Like, she was calling in and everything. You know, I don't know, man. That's tough.
Damn right. See, I didn't know you said it like that. That's fucked up.
Okay.
So, talking about this beef, though, you know what I'm saying? You say you got me. I'm talking about I need like a whole. Listen, my shirt should have like paragraphs.
A paragraph?
Of how awesome Lady Licious is, because, you know what I mean, fucking patience, you know, the love that I show, you know, it may not be money, but, you know, I show it in different ways, you know what I'm saying? I don't even get a hair slip for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need all of that. As a matter of fact, I think I need a picture of you in motion on my shirt.
So it's going to be like one of them old school graphic shirts when you turn side to side, it does stuff.
Right.
I don't know if they got that option, but we'll see.
Now, I've been waiting like, what, 2 years?
It ain't been 2 years. Now, it's been a couple of months. Like I said, I didn't transition. I've forgotten because I got to place some sample orders for myself, and I've been changing stuff up because, like I said, I'm going to switch some stuff up to the store. So I got you because I told myself I was going to place a order sometime this week. Well, before the end of the month at least. And so what I will do is I will
give me one out the closet. That's fine too. Don't wash it.
Give me the one out the closet. Well, it won't. It won't be customized. Then I can look. Mr. Lady wouldn't be too keen. He's gonna be, what's going on with this? He's gonna be the look. He's gonna try to hunt me down. He's try to shoot me and shit. I don't
smell like cologne and shit. I'm like, don't worry about it.
I don't want no problems. I don't want no smoke.
He ain't gonna go all the way to Texas for it. I know that. Hey. Anyway. How you been though? You doing good?
Yes, I've been fine and I'm doing better now that I've heard from you and I know that you know that everything is a-okay. Because we miss all the Denfolk around here. You usually a regular and hadn't heard from you in a while, so I'm glad to hear from you.
I know, right? I miss y'all too, man. I really do. I'm glad I get to come in every once in a while. But it's a shitty service out here, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On post, you don't get much service. Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah. There's only one spot. It's right there on the desk where I got to keep my phone. So.
You find out you standing on the desk.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? Bluetooth and shit. Hey. So what I missed earlier, somebody better stop fucking with Just Sarah, though. I know that. Don't make the OGs come in and fuck somebody up, you know?
We're gonna be the start of another beef. I think you just have to go back. You just kind of have to go back and listen, and you'll get some of the details. But
I sure am. I hope she calmed that shit down, because ain't nobody fucking with Just Sarah now.
Y'all over there riding like boys in the hood.
Not Rashida, not Just Sarah, not Heidi. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look out for my girls first. Belle. Yeah. Sweet Strawberry too, on 32. I still got beef with you though. I'm tired of you whooping my ass on this fucking challenge shit all the goddamn time. But I got you today for the first time. You know what I'm saying? We ain't counting those.
Yeah. If you keep record, yeah, I think she probably got the upper hand on it. She liked the damn 95 Bulls and shit. You can't not 95.
Because as soon as she seen me, she was like, "Lady, listen, what's up though?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
I had to challenge.
Yeah, that's how she hit you with the okie doke. Somebody new coming in. Hey, how you doing? Challenge. You can't even say what's the motherfucking deal without getting challenged in this
right. You can't even get a Google eye and nothing. You know what I'm saying? What's up though?
Yeah.
I felt like I was getting depot for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, you just might as well just give her your pistachios because she gonna get them one way or another. Just might as well hit the give the command. Okay. So how's the family, Miss Licious?
Man, everybody is as good as it's going to be right now. You know?
Okay.
I mean, we all together. That's what counts. So.
Yes, it is.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
You know. How about you and yours?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Sometimes things change for the greater good. It is what it is. But,
Hey, no. I need to slide a fish. I'm just playing. Don't be looking like that, because I ain't even got to look at you to know that you just made a crazy ass face. I felt it in my soul.
Damn.
It's like...
See, there, that's how you know you got OG Den status. You can't even see knowing the nigga making faces. That's tough, man.
Hell yeah, you already know. I can feel it. You know?
That's tough. Yeah.
But I just wanted to say, hey, though, for real. I ain't got no beef with you.
Already.
I'm gonna hit your line up in about 2 months. If I don't get shit, I'm talking about I'm gonna start harassing.
I got you. When I get ready to place the order, what I'll do is I'll text you to get the proper address to send it to, and the size and everything like that. And I got you. It has been too long. I got you. I'm gonna take care of you.
You know what I'm saying? But let me start singing. Okay. No, I'm just playing. All right, so well, y'all take it easy. I'm trying to get up out of here. And y'all have a great night. Shout out to all the OGs, and all the newcomers. Hey, it's live.
Already.
Call in, Hey. All right,
Miss Lady, this is good to hear from you. And
you know it. Love y'all.
I love you too. You have a good evening.
You too.
All right. It's good to hear from Miss Lady. This is always a pick me up. It is always a good energy, a good vibe. Now, where is Ashley? Okay, Ashley, I need you to start some beef. We can at least we can start with some beef. We can end with some beef. Where is Ashley at? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know she has no problem activating on folks, and she will definitely state how she feels. So, Look at the market over there abusing his power. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I'm looking at that wrench. It's looking rusty. I don't know. Uh-oh. Let's see. Lakers making the finals. Well, we'll see. They managed. They have that load management. Oh, did I just miss the call? Talking and not paying no damn attention. So that's the one thing about it being silent is that if I'm not looking directly at the screen, I don't notice it. And so, pardon me if I did just miss the call, but I prefer it being silent over it ringing and beeping throughout all the calls and all that. You know what? You're absolutely right. Y'all know Sweetberry stay on top of her pistachio. Not only did I not finish giving out the pistachios, I didn't even start giving out the pistachios. So I guess I could do that, right? That would be the proper thing to do. Let's see where we at. But again, if you're new and you just kind of lurking and lingering and trying to figure it all out, man, everybody is welcome in the den. It can get a little toxic, but hey, if you can handle it, get right in it. Like I said, we're good toxic people. It's nothing but love in here. People gonna test you. They're gonna see what you're all about. They will steal your pistachios, but ultimately, you stick around. People will rock with you. You don't hang up and call back because it shouldn't be. Ain't nobody on the line. Just hang up and call back. Actually, I missed it. I think I saw you call, but that was my fault. That I missed it. So, pardon me. Yeah, it's nothing but love, like I say. But right now, because we laid back, but when we get one of them real topics in there, look, that's when we get on some shit where people have to argue and debate. That's when the shit get good. But again, like I say, just because we disagree doesn't mean we have to be enemies. People, just need to be able to see different opinions and discuss those things. What's the motherfucking deal, Miss Ashley? And I'm thinking about bringing Talking Dirty After Dark back on Friday night. So we'll see. But how you doing? How you doing, Miss Ashley? What's on your mind?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Life is good. No complaints. So do you have some beef, Miss Ashley? What's on your mind? Or do you have something you want to speak on?
Yeah, just some comments.
Okay, what you got?
Huh?
I say, well, what you got?
I just wanted to say Misty is fucking retarded. No.
I was waiting on it. Somebody was going to. It would not be the den if somebody didn't do it. Okay.
know. But I think people should be able to say what they want. Like, I think it's annoying how white people just think that them being offended is the end all be all.
What is the end all be all?
Not that. Like, how are you gonna say like, oh, and people talking about mixed people? Like, shut up. Maybe that's just some white bitch to say that. Like, me as a black person, me talking about mixed people doesn't offend me, so that's enough.
Okay. So, do you think that that a black person?
Race too. Shut up.
Well, goddamn. Okay. Okay. So do you think that if we're talking about something from a mixed perspective, do you think it holds more weight for a black person being mixed than it does for a white person?
What do you mean?
So if somebody's speaking on mixed race issues, does it hold more weight if that person is black than if they're white? Is it more like, does the black person have a better perspective in your opinion?
As a mixed person, like on black issues, or
yes, like on black issues.
concerning mixed people.
Either or, concerning mixed people or speaking on black issues or however you want to identify.
I mean, I feel like people mixed with black are black.
And why is that? And why is that?
Because I think they're black.
Why? But what if they mean they're just as much white? So why can't they be white?
I mean, I guess, but to me, I would say that they're black.
That's something I've always found interesting, because that is, I think that most mixed people lean towards, if they are mixed with black, that they lean towards the black side. And then I think that, but to me personally, I look at it like, well, you're just as much, and I understand historically, if you were mixed, you weren't all white, and, society's going to push you to the black side if you had the black features. But the reason I say that, because I had some family, even back then when times were different, they were so fucking light-skinned that they could pass for white. They used to, ride in the white cars, drink from the white fountains, do all that other shit. And they always thought that side of the family actually thinks they're a lot better than the rest of them because they were able to do that. So, like I say, to me, I just find it interesting because I look at it, I understand, how society sees it. But to me, I just say, look, everybody, you're just as much white as you are black. So I think, you just kind of have a different situation than other people. I think mixed race is it's a thing. It should be its own entity. And I think that they should.
Why?
Because they are.
Why do you feel that?
Because you're not.
How are they their own thing?
Because they have a history from their white side and whatever it is, or Mexican or whatever it is, that led them to this point to whatever their one parent is, and then they have the black history that led them to this point to whatever that parent is. So their whole history isn't black. They have two separate entities that they have to deal with. So they have a history that in their bloodline that is white, that has done whatever happened in that bloodline, or Hispanic or whatever that way, Asian, whatever it is, that they have to deal with. It's not just if you got a Asian and if you got somebody with an Asian dad and a black mom, they don't have the same story to tell as somebody with two black parents or somebody with that's black and white. I think that mixed race people have a different situation now because people want to find a home or a culture. They tend to gravitate towards the black race, generally because the other races, and not in every case, but most of the time, the other races like rejecting it, and so they push them towards that. Because black people, especially if you're light-skinned, we're going to embrace you with open arms. I mean, it's just it's a thing in the culture. It is what it is. So I think that why be in one category where you're treated like less than, when you can go to the black side and they're going to put you up on a pedestal, especially if you have a fair skin tone. So me personally, I just think they have a different history than just 100% black people. Know your black history, but then you need to know your other side too. I think that's very important.
Well, nobody's saying that, but what does that have to do with the being black people? Like, I'm just talking about as the mixed people in my family, they're all black.
But what are they mixed with?
Fuck all that. I don't know, some people mixed, well, there's my grandma, she's biracial, but He's black.
Okay. Like I say, and like I say, to me, it's just like I said. There's a few.
I think it's depending on how you were raised.
Because like I say, my thing is like let's talk for instance. Let's stir up some controversy, right? Let's get controversial.
Sure.
Let's look at Colin Kaepernick, black guy, raised by a white family, and if I'm not mistaken, he's mixed himself. So do you do you really think that he has more connection to his black side just because he's black, or does he have more connection to the white side? Because I don't think he knows who his dad is. I don't know if they've ever mentioned his dad. He knows who his mom is, and she gave him up for adoption. But you've been raised with a white family, and you're half white, and you're pretty bright. The only thing different about you is your hair is a little bit curlier. Aside from that, you everything else is pretty much the same. So wouldn't he be almost more white than black?
No.
Why not? Just because he's half black?
He feels like he's black.
Okay, so we're doing the transracial thing?
He's not confused. That's not transracial. Being a mixed person isn't unique. It's not, like, that's not unique, and it's not something that, it didn't just start happening. So I don't get the confusion, but
because my thing is this, like I can relate more to someone who is mixed, raised in an urban area or whatever it may be. But again, like I say, he's been more integrated into white culture. Like I say, he's lived with an all white family. He just has some black in him, but he has just as much black in him as he does white. So just because he feels that way, how does that automatically make him, more black? He probably has more connection with white culture than anything else.
Well, he doesn't, and he's saying that he doesn't, because he identifies as a black man.
Interesting. When did he start doing that? When did he start identifying as a black man?
I don't know.
That's interesting. Okay.
I just don't.
Like I say, just me personally, I think that mixed people have an identity all their own. I don't really lump them this way. Huh? I mean, they do. It just so happens that they get pushed towards the black. I think they get more pushed towards the black side than identifying with the black side. Because I'm gonna be honest, most of the people are not most.
Like, why would you feel that they wouldn't identify with black people? They're black people.
Well, why can't they identify with white people? They're white too.
Yeah, but they can identify with white people. But what does that have to do with anything?
But what I'm saying is, you just said you automatically feel like they're black because they are. But what if they identify as white? Does that still make them black?
Not to me, but they can identify as whatever they want. That's just like a woman saying she's a man trapped in a woman's body. I'm gonna say, oh, okay, Sarah, but do I really think you're a man? No, I think you're crazy.
So
I'm gonna think whatever I want personally.
So
but whatever.
So a mixed person who identifies more with the white side, you think they're crazy?
No, I mean they can identify as whatever they want. It's just I would have my own opinion on what they are.
Okay. So what about a black person who was adopted and raised with a white family? And what if they said they identified more as white than being black?
Why would they? Like how would they identify more with white people?
If they're raised around nothing but white people all their lives, they've lived in primarily white areas, going to all white schools, and they're just more comfortable around white people.
And they identify as black. Yeah, I know somebody who was raised by white people. They went to a white school, and he was married a white man, and she sees herself as black.
Well, the reason I'm saying that is because I saw a story about a lady who basically was adopted, raised by a white family, and she said that she's scared of black people. She identifies more as white because she's never really been around them. Even though she is black, and she said she's scared of black people, basically. And so That's why I'm curious, to what you would think about that.
Well, I think she's that crazy is scared of black people, but she feels comfortable around white.
But if she's been raised around nothing but whites, wouldn't that be? I mean, if that's all you know, how can you blame her for it?
Yeah, she's fucking crazy.
You said I live in Detroit. I'm scared of black people.
Scared of black people is that? I just think, yeah.
No, you can't trust them niggas, especially in the hood. They always up to no good.
Dirty niggas are the worst.
Yes, they are. They are terrible, terrible people. Almost done giving out all the pistachios, y'all. Give me just a second. Okay. So outside of me, just being a little bit of an asshole about that. What else is on your mind?
I just thought that was pretty annoying. I don't know. I don't really have any beef now.
You squashed all your plex. You squashed all your beef.
No, I just thought that was so stupid. How she's like, "Oh, I'm a fan-base." Like, okay. Like, what are the white bitches of shit do for me? Not a goddamn thing.
Thank you. Yeah. Chat, y'all are funny. Okay, so you feel like her being offended has no impact on you and your feelings?
Well, I just wonder why she thinks her being offended would stop what everyone's doing and has been doing. Okay. That just freak of entitled white person.
Entitlement, you say? Interesting.
Extremely entitled.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta fucking. That's what I get for out there trying to run in the fucking cold this morning and sneezes and stuff. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. Okay. So you feel like Miss Misty is being entitled, and you don't give a shit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's pretty much the mood. I mean, not saying that I'm the spokesperson of it, but that was pretty much the feeling I got from the commentary while she was talking.
Okay. All right. Some says, this lady speaking on the phone have an Instagram. Do you have an Instagram, Ashley?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Someone asked in the den.
Yeah, who doesn't have an Instagram?
I don't have an Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I guess I should.
You don't?
I should plug my shit, huh? Actually, I well, not every time, but every other streamer, so I promote my Instagram. Surprising. It is. Hold on, let me switch it up. Let me plug it in now that it's being mentioned. If you want to keep up with the den, make sure you follow Ed Honcho HDX on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to follow the Den Show page on Facebook, go to Den Show Live, and you can join the Den Show Facebook group from there. Also, the links are all in the description below. And for most people who follow on the Ed Honcho, I do tend to follow back, but I'm not using the Den Show Live Instagram anymore. So.
Okay.
Someone asked, do you have a premium Snapchat?
No, why would I have a premium Snapchat?
Oh, I thought you were down with the move. I thought you were on the hustle.
No.
I'm fucking with you.
Disgusting.
Okay. That's disgusting. What? They're just hustling, man. You can't be mad about the hustle.
It's for whores. I'm not one.
Wow, why not? What's wrong with whores?
They're disgusting.
Why? What if they're clean whores?
I've never heard of such a thing.
No, they call them escorts.
Escorts, the classy ones.
Yes, the classy ones, yes.
They give you high-class STDs.
No. See, they. I mean, if you can afford to get them STDs, then it is what it is.
No.
Do you think prostitution should be legalized?
I think it should.
Huh? So, if you feel like it should be legalized, what's wrong with the whores out there premium Snapchat? That's hard work, man.
That's disgusting. I think some girl sucking a dildo, like an advertisement on Instagram for her premium Snapchat. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what if people who know see this? That's nasty.
And I agree. That these women do get a lot of, well, the ones who are sensible, they do get tested a lot more because once your product goes
smarter
bad,
than sucking for free?
huh?
I don't get that.
Because they're getting paid for it. It's a lot of. I mean, we can talk about the Denfolk. This is. I'm going to find somebody to parlay this into a talk. And for those of you who are in here, remember Thursday we will have a day den on Thursday because we will not have a night den Thursday night because the Texans play Thursday night. Well, I mean, there's a lot of women who've complained about having negative sexual experiences, right? And so, if you had a negative sexual, say there was an insurance, there was insurance for having bad sex, would you sign up for that?
No.
So if you could have an insurance policy that said, hey, if you have sex with somebody that was bad, you didn't enjoy it, we'll send you a check for it. You wouldn't sign up for it?
No.
Okay. You just take the bad sex?
Took it for 6 years.
Well, some women would like to take the insurance policy, and maybe that's what it is. Well, they may also get to enjoy it too, but that's paying for the pussy. These are women taking out an insurance policy on the pussy. Now, as a man, you lose, because here's my thing.
That's
all right.
Disgusting.
Say I'm busting this bitch up and she's having the time of her life, right? And she's getting enjoyment out of it. I even say I'm going to get some enjoyment out of it, but I got to pay for it. I'm just not with that. So, no. But here's my thing though I do agree that I won't say most, but a lot of these women who are in the sex industry are getting tested more often than regular women. Well, regular women have shit and be just passed along. I mean, there's the reason, if it is true that old buddy was able to bust up 600 plus women and get away with it. But, these are professionals or these upper class ones there, getting tested because, again, that's their product. And if your product goes bad and you can't sell it because there's sites, there's ways, there's message boards, I mean, all these, there's like this, the game is deeper than just working off the beeper. But no, like I say, it's a lot of shit that goes on. So they have clients, and these people spread the message, and they don't want to spread the STD. So if they were to get infected or something like that, then people say, this bitch is dirty, blah, blah, blah. That's bad for her business. So a lot of these women are on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women are, just making it do what they do. Brenda says some of your best friends are call girls. Well, tell them call girls to call the den. I would like to talk to them.
I know a lot of prostitutes, but it's not like these bitches are raggedy.
But that's what I'm saying. But there's a difference between a top-notch hoe. Top-notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. Trash like to fuck for $40 in the club.
I'm talking about like somebody who was on an allowance, like for thousands of dollars a month. The bitch was nasty.
Well, some men have
I think
terrible taste.
Multiple men are even sucking some guy's dick, like multiple people a month. Like, that's disgusting. And it should wear on your soul that you're doing that. There's plenty of things to do for money, and you want to sell your body like a slave. That's disgusting.
Well, some women think that it's backwards the other way. Appreciate the love, Pimp C. What y'all know about the pimp? Hold up. Appreciate the love, just Sarah. What y'all know about Pimp C, baby? And strong and grand, like I say. And look, here's the thing. But some women feel like, well, you're doing that same thing for free. Why not get paid for it? So I can see both sides of the argument. You know, if you
but that's like. Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
Go ahead.
Like
No, what were you saying?
But you don't always need to get paid with money. You can get paid in time. Like, even though you get that $300 or $400 for that one time, like, what if you're stranded and you don't have anybody? You know, like, you can always call your boyfriend or, you know, your significant other, but a prostitute can't do all that. You're going to get your little funky $400.
That's why you have a pimp to protect you from life's little occurrences.
Now, if you're on some real pimping, you're not giving that bitch shit, and she should be asked.
Exactly. So she won't be work. She don't have to worry about being stuck out then. So she's okay.
Yeah, but if that's the thing. Okay, so if you're a prostitute and you're working for a pimp, you're selling your pussy for nothing. You're selling your pussy to buy clothes and jewelry for a nigga that does not give a fuck about you.
Okay, so what do you think what do you think most of these hoes are? What do you think most of these hoes are doing if they're renegades, if they're independent, working for themselves? What do you think that they're doing with the money that they get?
They're being bums too.
Exactly. So why not get shit properly managed? Work with a team. You know, we can make this a team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You're funding a nigga's lifestyle until he gets booked the next time, and then you're shit out of luck. Like, what type of prostitutes are really that dumb? They are.
Why are they dumb?
Because they're broken people. Anybody that would sell their body for a little bit of change, they're obviously broken, have been through some trauma. And if they're already sluts, you can convince them very easily that it's okay and you'll still be with them and it's fine to do. And they'll work the hardest they've ever worked just for that little bit of love. But you got to treat them mean or else they'll get too comfortable.
That's interesting. But wouldn't you say that could apply to, you know, square people too?
Yeah, that would be an abusive relationship. But why would you give your significant other all your money?
There's a lot of people that are in abusive relationships.
I need to get out more. You started abusing some people.
There's a lot of people in abusive relationships out there.
Yeah, I know somebody like that.
So it's all
she's getting pimped on right now.
And so, and that's my thing, though. You know, let's be honest. Some people have dreams and goals and plans. Some people are wandering this earth aimlessly, like zombies. And if it gives them pride and to know that they're contributing to someone else's success, then why not? If they feel like they're contributing to a group effort, if things are going well for them, if they're okay with their lifestyle, then who am I to judge?
That somebody is being a predator, that's super disgusting.
Is it Street Fighter 2? We have a new challenger? Okay, somebody wants to get in on this conversation. Miss Ashley, do you accept? Okay, give me just a second. Let me make sure I have the number. Send me a text message if you can. I haven't even put the number up all night, have I? I'm a fucking asshole. I have not had the number up all fucking night. See, y'all know I be slipping. Y'all gotta let me know when I'm slipping. We've been up for 2 hours. I never put the fucking number up. Wow. All the new people like, how the fuck are they calling in? What the fuck is that? See, all new people feeling ostracized because they don't have a number. They're like, how are these people calling in? And I ain't even put the shit up, man. Yeah, 335, man. You supposed to be Mr. Reliable. See, I'm super slipping. But send me a text message, Kenneth, then I'll call you up because I'm not sure. I don't think I have your number saved.
Oh, just the message didn't show up. She should send another $2. No.
I'll dial them up and patch him in. Like I said, I try to save the numbers of the regulars. Don't worry, I'm not gonna just call y'all in the middle of the night because I'm bored and shit. Like, hey, what are you guys doing? I just that way it makes it easier, for those of you who do call in regularly. Like I'll know who it is, and try to
Our patty pie. Oh, I heard they
But I
were
appreciate
good.
the love, just Sarah. Thank you. All right, cool. So give me just 1 second, Miss Ashley, and I will have Mr. Kenneth join us, and we can have a good debate to cap off this evening's den. Give me one moment. Let's just do it like this. Give me 1 minute. Do do dooch, do do dooch, do 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 do.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kenneth.
I'm here.
All right, give me just a second. Miss Ashley.
Oh, Miss Kid.
Oh, let me see. Actually, let me do it like this. My fault. Miss Ashley, you there?
I'm here.
Man, Kenneth, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. So Mr. Kenneth, you said you had something that you would like to chime in to explain to Miss Ashley, or I'm not sure exactly which approach you wanted to, but go ahead. And
Ashley, my sweet love.
Yes.
How many people have you fucked in life?
Less than 10.
How old are you?
I'm nearly 30. Why?
You're 30?
Yeah.
Okay, so normally when a woman gives a number 10, more than likely it's double. So I'll give you 20.
No, I said less than 10.
Less than 10?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go with 15.
I haven't had sex with 15 people at all.
Do you have any friends that have had sex with more than 10 people?
Yes.
And how are their lives right now? Are they financially stable? Are they broke as a joke? Are they borrowing money from you?
No,
how many kids?
I don't let people borrow money, but they're doing okay.
Do they have children?
Mhm.
How many?
Some do, some don't.
Okay.
Are we talking about one specific person, or?
Well, what's the highest amount of children that your friends have?
My friends, probably one. I don't think I know anybody but 2 kids that I'm close with.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Well, point is, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of women that have babies after babies after babies, get fucked, ducked, wham, damn, thank you, ma'am, for free.
Mm-hmm.
And you got hoes out here, doing the same thing, getting paid. I mean, rent paid, car note paid, baddest purses. I mean, they out here winning in life. Meanwhile, motherfucker with about 3-4 kids fucking every man with a pulse, got herpes and all these other types of diseases. That's their compensation. But meanwhile, you got these other hoes out here winning clean. They're clean, no kids, no problems like that. They just like to fuck.
Yeah, they probably have had abortions.
Well, we're not. I mean, who hasn't had an abortion?
I've never had an abortion, and I wouldn't ever have an abortion. I think.
Well, you claim you had sex with less than 10 people, so I'm pretty sure you haven't had an abortion, or you haven't been to the baby chop shop, as I like to call it. The baby chop shop centers. But nonetheless,
there's killers, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
I said they're killers, but yeah.
Yeah, baby chop shop. They chop up the baby.
Yeah.
That's where you go to get your baby chopped up. Baby chop shop.
Well, I think that's something cute. They're killers.
I'm sorry?
I said that sounds too cute and fun. They're killers.
Okay, yeah. Be that as it may. Abortion really doesn't matter. To me, the point is that there are so many women out here fucking. And I don't know where you live, but I mean, I see and hear it all the time with women out here just fucking. And they have so many problems with just fucking all these men, and they're not getting anything out the deal but heartache, diseases, getting beat on, and all this other shit. Meanwhile, you got the prostitutes out here. I mean, some of them living lavishly. You got strippers, dancers out here living lavishly. You know, all strippers and dancers and prostitutes and people like that. I don't believe that all of them are broken people. Some of them just want to fuck. You know, some of them just want to shake their ass for some money. Some of them got nice bodies, and they want to flaunt the shit and get paid for it. You got women on.
If they're not fucking, that's not a prostitute.
I'm sorry?
I said if they're just stripping and they aren't fucking, then they're not a prostitute. I'm talking about a woman whose pussy is for sale or a man whose pussy is for sale. Either or. Not just spending
Time out.
Honcho! Honcho!
Where are we right now? Right, let's focus on the women folk doing bad stuff. All right, top man.
We're on. Okay, fine. Jeez, so close-minded.
But for real though, I mean, I think many women just judge other women for selling their bodies, but you know, you have other women selling their bodies in a sense on social media. You know, they're posing pictures half naked on social media. They're not getting paid for that, but the whole world is seeing it. The whole world is seeing, you know, their ass, you know, and side boobs and shit. They're not getting paid for any of that.
Disgusting.
Right, but you're calling it disgusting, but these women are doing it for free. Like, that's my point. So my point is, would you rather post this shit for free? Would you rather fuck all these men for free? Or would you rather get paid for it? That's my question for you.
I would rather fuck for free. Like, I'm not a prostitute.
Oh, okay.
Like, just the idea, like, no, like, your pussy shouldn't be for sale. You should save it for somebody who wants to be in a relationship with you.
But you're saying you're going to fuck for free. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you're going to fuck anyway, the point is you're going to fuck. So if you're going to fuck, why not get paid for it?
That's disgusting.
That's just like if you're going to have a
like,
YouTube
why don't
channel,
why don't you fuck a guy real good and get him to buy you a house and stability and get insurance?
How long is it going to take for a dude? How long is
like?
it going to take for a dude to buy you a house and do all of those things that you said? How long? Tell me.
I don't know. I mean, she would have to work as hard as she works on sucking dick for the guy that's going to give her a few hundred if she wants a lifetime of stability. She's going to have to do all that.
So my question is, how long do you expect for a guy to buy you a house and all of these things in this time period, in this way that you're speaking of, versus the woman who's selling her body? How quickly do you think she'll be able to buy that for herself versus then a man buying it? If a man buying it, he's buying it for you. A man, he has control over you. He's buying it for you. So if the woman is selling her pussy to buy it, she's buying it herself.
Yeah, but don't you think that if you have to suck dick or you have to sell your pussy in order to drive your car and you don't want to and you're short on money, you're going to have to fuck and do all types of crazy shit for money? Like, that man's going to control you either way. If you feel like you have some sort of freedom because you're doing it on your terms, you're not. You're waiting on somebody else to give you money.
But see, you're adding all these extra things, and you're saying
No,
that
I'm
she
not.
doesn't
Because,
want to.
okay,
You said
okay.
that she.
No,
you said that she
what?
doesn't want to. I'm pretty sure the majority of people out here they want to fuck because they want to, not because they have to. Do you see what I'm saying?
For prostitution, you think they want to fuck all those people? No, they don't.
Some people
They
actually
don't.
love to have sex. Ashley.
Well,
Why do you think that?
person,
Why do you think that
no
sex addiction is a thing? Why do you think sex addiction is a thing? Why do you think that people watching porn every day is a thing? People love to fuck. What?
Yes, they do. I never said they didn't like to fuck.
Since the beginning of time,
Just
people
with
have been fucking. Fuck.
I mean,
Everyone wants to fuck.
Reproduction is the basis of society. I mean, that's how we keep it going.
Right. So why not make a career out of it?
Yeah, but how sustainable is that? That's just like, okay, I'm a football player. I'm young. I'm making millions of dollars. I'm buying all this shit. But when I get into my 40s, I no longer have a job. Or 60s.
And
you can't sustain that type of lifestyle. Nobody's gonna pay you to fuck.
No, there's some old hoes out there.
Actually. So you're comparing. You just really proving my point. You're saying that when people play football, men play football in their prime, and they get as much money as they can in their prime. So when it's time to retire, they can do those things. They can be wealthy and live off of that. Let me finish. In the same way as prostitution, they're fucking in their prime. They're fucking while they're at a tenderoni age where they're looking good.
Right,
and
I'm saying that's
beautiful.
not sustainable.
So what's the point of playing football then? What's the point of playing basketball? What's the point of being in your youth and working your hardest to obtain all of this wealth in your youth so that when you retire, you can relax? That's what any
and
job.
That's the biggest trick. Even with football players, they made millions of dollars. They bought all this stuff. But if you retire and you have PTE or HIV in the case of a prostitute, then your life isn't going to be the same. Is that worth it? A few handbags?
If you know prostitutes, then you would know that most of the time they fuck with condoms. Like, that's a requirement, is that they use condoms. If they're fucking all of these men, they're not just fucking everybody raw.
Requirements where? Because that's like in a brothel or something.
That's their job. That's their job.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
customer service is a job. That's their job.
Okay, so my cousin's a pimp. The bitch he has, she doesn't give a fuck. If the bitch doesn't make $1,500 a night, she's coming home and getting her ass beat. It doesn't matter if she has condoms or not. The bitch gets arrested, whatever. He's getting his fucking money. Is that any way for anybody to live? No, I know the bitch works.
But that's not everybody, though. That
isn't everybody, but that's a reality for a lot of people. You're
for
speaking
some
about
people,
high class.
but you're living.
Most
you're talking about
aren't high class.
You're talking about
a
pimp, and you're talking about pimp and prostitution from the 90s. That's what's in your head.
No,
that was the way of life
today.
In the 90s and in the 2000s.
They're getting broke like that today. They're getting broke like that today. They are. Today,
Actually,
where I'm at, probably where you're at.
Pimping and prostitution has evolved. It has evolved. It's a business. There are women out here.
Okay,
women are pimps now.
It evolved somewhat, but I'm talking about the goofy bitches who don't think they have pimps. They think they have boyfriends watching their babies that don't belong to him, and the bitch is out hoeing all day, bringing back the money. That's like, what is that? I know plenty of bitches that do that. There's famous bitches that do that. So that, like, being prostituted, that's not good for anybody.
I understand what you're saying. I just want you to realize that that's not the reality for every prostitute. That prostitution has evolved.
Say it was.
It has evolved, though. So all prostitutes aren't, if they don't make their quota for that night, They're not getting their ass beat.
Yeah, not all the time, but
Right,
even
because
the ones
if
that
you know
aren't,
that
if
it's
you're
a
living at a
business.
motel or if you got to suck a dick and you don't feel well, just because you got to pay for whatever you got to pay for, that's no way to live.
But Ashley, don't you go to work when you have a damn cold or the flu? I don't get it.
No,
we
I
all
don't.
go. We all work. We all.
No, I personally do not.
We all.
I heard you
Actually,
were.
why do you? Okay, so motherfuckers who work at Popeyes and they going through all this shit with Popeyes, you think they want to go to Popeyes and deal with all this niggatry shit about this fucking chicken sandwich? But they do it though. Why? Because they need the money. You got motherfuckers throwing chicken sandwiches at motherfuckers in the face, throwing grease and fried chicken at motherfuckers. They don't want to be there. They don't want to work at McDonald's. They don't want to flip burgers, but they do because they feel like they have to. It's the same thing.
Why would
it's
they
a
have
profession.
to
It's
work
a career.
at McDonald's when they have a Mel-50 ass?
It's a career. People at McDonald's get minimum wage or whatever, and
I mean, I think that's
they
fine,
get their
whatever,
wages. It's the same thing. Everybody, it's literally the same thing. Whether you're sick or not,
is, but the thing is, you're not tied down to anything. Huh?
I'm sorry?
I said you weren't tied down to anything. You don't have to do
right, just like
specific.
motherfuckers don't got to go to Popeyes and get chicken sandwiches thrown in their damn face. They don't have to,
Yeah,
but
they
they
can tell
do.
pay.
They do, but they do it anyway because they feel like they have to. So what's the difference between a fast food worker going to work because they feel like they have to and a prostitute going to her work because she feel like she has to? It's the same thing. Both of you guys could quit if you wanted to.
Yeah,
no?
but I mean, you could quit, but it's not like you've got 1,000 dicks.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I know a bunch of women who sucked 1,000 dicks for free, and they got fucking herpes sores all around their fucking mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
I mean, I don't think being a prostitute's a good thing.
And that's fine. I'm not here to change your opinion on that. I just want you to realize that a job is a job, and a career is a career, and that is a career.
I mean, I literally just said it should be legal, but I think it's disgusting. Why can't I think it's disgusting?
I'm sorry?
I said I had told Honcho before you had called in, I said prostitution should be legalized. However, I feel like it's disgusting. So I'm wondering what your debate is.
Right. And I think wiping old people's asses in the nursing homes is disgusting. My sister wipes asses for a living. She cleans old folks' asses for a living. And I think that shit is disgusting. I will never do it. But somebody has to, right? Somebody has to.
Right.
So somebody got to be a prostitute then. It ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody, but somebody's got to do it.
Nobody has to be a prostitute.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not here to change your mind. I just wanted to bring a different perspective.
So,
I know. I'm wondering what perspective were you trying to bring? Like, I don't think, honestly, I don't care what people do. It's just I have my own opinions on it. Like,
but you, just like a lot of women, are very judgmental of women that do that are in that profession. A lot of women judge so harshly of these women, but you look at their lives, the ones who are judging, and these women are raggedy. Their blinds got fucking holes in their blinds. They have fucking sheets as curtains in their apartment. They're living in ragamuffin homes, driving a fucking Corsica, driving Kias and shit. Their lives are miserable.
So I'm gonna chime in here just a second. Ashley, do you enjoy traveling?
yeah.
Do you want to go to Dubai?
Yeah.
You gotta sell that pussy. That's the only way you're gonna make it.
I'm very self-pussy.
You gotta sell that pussy if you want to go to Dubai. Or you gotta become an Instagram model. one or the other. I mean, those all, if you want to make it to Dubai, that's the only way it's going to No, I'm just fucking with you.
It's all love, y'all.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This is the whole point of the conversation, having, different opinions and, different views on things. But like I said, it's the world's oldest profession. There's going to be women who always participate.
Still on the phone.
Huh?
I said it's still on the phone.
Yes.
After
and there are some girls who go to Dubai and they get shitted on by those men in Dubai. But they get a free trip, though. They get a free trip to Dubai.
I don't.
They get they ride the little fucking camels and shit. They ride their camels. They get on the damn camelback and do all that shit.
You don't have to do all that
But,
to get to Dubai.
We all know you don't have to, but some people do it. That's the point. Some people do it. And it's okay. I mean, it's okay if people want to get shitted on. R. Kelly picks on hoes. R. Kelly picks on hoes. If R. Kelly could pick on a hoe, let the girl go to Dubai and get shitted on. For a Birkin bag.
I mean, whatever floats her boat, just know that dirty slut is disgusting.
But you're judging her. You're calling her a dirty slut.
Why can't I judge somebody based on what they're doing? I judge
So
people
I have a question. I have a question. Yeah, we judge people. That's what we do. But here's my question. So, say you're saying this chick, she took a trip. Say if she sold her pussy one time and took a trip, or you have a woman who has been in 7 different quote unquote relationships this year, and she slept with all those quote unquote boyfriends. Because I know women like this. They hop from one relationship to another because in their minds they justify, well, that was my boyfriend, so it was okay. But you've had, 20, 30 something boyfriends in the last 2 or 3 years. What is the difference? I mean, is one not still doing the same, and the other one is more likely to go naked head because she's considering this is her boyfriend or whatever else you want to call it. What is one worse than the other? Okay. Okay. So, what is the difference? Like, I mean, is there a difference if one says, "Hey, this is somebody," or is it wrong if somebody's just sleeping with people, is promiscuous just because they enjoy sex, but they're not getting paid for it? Does that make them equally as bad?
No.
Okay. So
that's such a contradiction.
If a chick is hitting the club, guys buying her a couple of drinks, she gets loose, she gets flirtatious. After the club, they go back to the hotel, and maybe she does this a few times a year. Different guys, one night stands or whatever else. That doesn't make her a bad person. That doesn't make her that. What's the difference between her and, say, a prostitute?
Nothing. They were both phrased wrong.
Oh my gosh.
But we're talking about the outcome of their actions. So what is different?
Whoever phrased are wrong.
Man, this is tough.
That's my question. You go, girl.
Okay.
You go, girl.
I have nothing else to. I have nothing else. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can call it a whore, prostitute, whatever you want to. I think I'm not paying the bitch, but if she hitting the club every night and she coming away with something for it and she doing it anyway, I think that's more of a win. Other than you just fucking just to be fucking. You know what I mean? And then you get nothing out of it. So again, like I said, I had a friend. He's no longer with us, but he was doing pretty good for himself, and he changed my perspective on that whole thing. He asked me a question. He's like, "Well, would you rather fuck with a chick in the club that you pull from the club, or would you, fuck with an escort?" Hey, me, being me, I ain't paying no bitch for no fucking pussy. And he's like, "Okay, so you take the chick from the club?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." He's like, "Well, the chick from the club has no incentive to keep herself clean. She has no incentive to, really to do anything other than, she could give you something or whatever. She drunk, she fucked up, she's just trying to get nuts. So there's no merit in her action. Again, this is not saying all prostitutes are clean, but she's just fucking, she's just trying to get a nut. It is what it is. If she got something, she don't care if you get it or not, because she's not advertising herself or doing any of those things. But like I said, the prostitute, that is her product. That is what she sells. So, I mean, if you bought some fucking golden grams and they were stale every time you bought them, you wouldn't want to fuck with that. So if she was found out to be an inferior product or a product that's detrimental to your health, she wouldn't be able to continue to make that money, or she may, and she just may have a limited amount of clientele. But what I'm saying is that, you know, she's selling an inferior product. The market is going to dictate that if it is known that her product is tainted, nobody's going to fool with that. So she has more of an incentive to try to stay on top of it. Now, let's be honest. If you got ghetto hood rat roaches that ain't taking care of themselves, you're going to have trash-ass ghetto prostitutes that are not taking care of themselves. But we're talking about, I'm looking at more of the higher class. There are upper class prostitutes, you know, that make good money. And, you know, there's some of those are making that $1,500 at $5,000 during one event, as opposed to having to be out in the street. We're not talking about like streetwalkers and shit like that. That have clientele that make good money.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Oh, I said pound in the pavement.
Yeah, but there's some that don't ever have to do that. They will never have to do that. They're going to go to, you know, they're going to operate in whatever vicinities they operate. They're going to get paid handsomely for their services, and they're going to make real good money. Some of these bitches spend a weekend, might make $10,000, might make more than that. Some of these bitches are getting flown out of town. They're getting flued out, and they're making good money to get flued out. So, like I say, it's just not looking at all some again, and not all of them are doing that. So some of them are you know, bum bitches. It is what it is. But my thing is, overall, if you have the opportunity, I mean, like I say, and you said you have no issue with it. You just think that they are disgusting. But if a woman is a high class escort, and you know she's fucking and she's doing well for herself compared to some of these hoes that are just out here fucking to say they fucking hope in hopes of a return of love or whatever it is, I don't know, that they think the pussy gonna catch somebody or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. To me, it just makes more sense that, you know, that the women who are getting the sex insurance, to me, they're winning in this situation.
Honcho.
Yeah.
I think it's a big ass contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
Because the dude, hey yo ma, let me take you out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take you to the club. I pay your way in. I buy you drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I buy you some jewelry, all that shit. Why is the dude doing that? It ain't for no damn love in the beginning. He want to fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the woman, when the man buy her a gift, say he buy her a nice ass Rolex, what's she gonna do? She gonna fuck him that night. She gonna fuck him that night. So in a sense, you a hoe too. Because when he buy you things, when he give you money, you fuck him that night. So you're a hoe too, but you just don't know you a hoe.
Yes,
because you getting pimped out in the same way. When he buy you shit and he buy things and he takes you here, he's doing that. He's not doing it like for his health. 9 times out of 10, the dude is doing that because he want to fuck. That's it. He don't love your ass. He don't care about your kids. He want that pussy. That's what he wants. Period.
Yes. And if he takes you to Arby's, he's saying something. I said, if he takes you to Arby's, he's saying something. No, but
he's saying something.
But the thing about it is, and that's what it is. I mean, ultimately, and again, yeah, you can look at it in different, but that's what it is, you know, because we've had the discussion multiple times. We've argued about the meal hustling scams that women are out here doing and things of that nature, and, you know, going out to dinner, and some women say, oh, a man should do this. So if you're expecting him to pay, what is the difference between him paying somebody else for your entertainment and enjoyment or paying you directly to get straight to the business? What is the difference?
That's right.
I mean, I guess it's just if you brought a known prostitute around your family, they would probably plan you in that girl.
Yeah, but who's taking prostitutes around the family? Who does that?
I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. It's like you can't live a normal life.
Why not?
You're
it's this motherfuckers with whole families who got married with kids.
Look at Pretty Woman. He turned a hoe into a housewife.
That's a whole Cinderella story right there.
You literally just said in the beginning, you said, why can't you just get a man to buy you a house and buy you that and the third? What you giving him in return, boo?
Yeah, but you're not going to do that for every guy. That's the difference between a prostitute and a real woman. Like, okay, a guy takes you out, so what? You don't have to fuck that guy. And I just didn't
But
know
you will,
about
though.
you.
You will.
But see, but you're thinking of the perspective from the woman though. But what is the incentive for the man to take you out? I mean, that's why I say it's an exchange. It's a service. So, what is it? Wouldn't it be more of an incentive for a man to say, okay, say I got $500. Now I could gamble this money, which would probably better go to casino. I could gamble this money on a woman I don't know very well in hopes of that I'll take her to dinner and a concert and whatever else in hopes of the chance to have sex with her. Or I could go and get a for sure thing and spend the same amount of money, or whatever it may be, and I know that I'm getting something guaranteed. So who does the benefit is more so for the woman if it doesn't matter if she don't have to fuck you or whatever, but for the man is the man who's spending the money, the consumer in this situation. The incentive is, hey, if somebody's going to take it directly and I don't have to spend the time, the effort, it's an understood arrangement. Hey, it's more incentivized for the man to do so. The woman is more like playing games. She benefits either way. Either one of those transactions, the woman benefits, but there's two parties to an exchange.
Right. And then you do all that shit for this woman that you don't even know if the pussy good. You don't know if she know how to suck dick. You don't know if she know how to ride and do all that shit. But you get a damn prostitute, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you gonna get? Hey, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And she gonna do all the shit. And you ain't had to guess. You ain't had to be like, maybe she gonna do that. It ain't no guess.
No, I'm just flabbergasted over here.
You're flabbergasted. Flabbergasted is a great word. Okay. Well, here's the deal, everybody. I think everybody's gonna stick to their opinions. It is kind of what it is. But we're gonna get ready to wind down here. So I want to say thank you to Miss Ashley for being a good sport, and thank you for Mr. Kenneth for you calling in and sharing your input. But like I said, we're gonna wind down because I'm gonna take my ass to bed so I can get up and go run in the morning. But I thank both of y'all for participating.
Wait, I want to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead. What do you got?
Okay, so as a gay guy, have you had a lot of experience with DL people?
Yes, that's the story of my life, babe.
What?
Oh my gosh, please.
Who's the most surprised, or what was the most surprising thing? I heard if you ask a guy, do you have something in your eye that's a cue if you're on the DL?
I've never approached anyone, Ashley. I'm not going to just walk up to him. I'm not going to just go and walk up to a dude and like, hey. I never approach anyone. They approach me.
Wow. So has anybody ever asked you, do you have something in your eyes?
Do I have something in my eyes?
I heard that was a cue, to let other DL guys know that they're DL.
That is something
have
in
you
your
heard of
eyes?
that? Yeah,
you watch too many movies, babe. You have to get out. You have to get out. Stop watching these movies, man. It's not real. It's not real.
What? Okay, so I do. Oh goodness, I have a question, but okay, I do have a question. Can I ask this question, Honcho?
Yeah, ask away, Ashley.
And don't lose it.
I'm gonna take my headphones off.
Okay. Put your headphones off. Okay. Okay. So, geez, I told you. So. You listen?
Go ahead, Ashley.
Okay, so if you stick this didn't happen to me, so whatever. So if you stick your fingers in a guy's butt, and it's
I can't hear you. What
not
you said?
hard to do. I said if you stick your fingers in a guy's ass, and it's not hard to do, does that mean he's gay?
If you what?
Okay, say if you stick your finger in a guy's bottom and it goes in easy, does that mean he's gay?
Oh, I don't know about that, actually. I don't.
Or I mean, like, okay, say like there's no resistance. Do you think that's gay? That means he's gay? I think that person's gay.
I don't think so, Ashley. I just believe people love sex. Some people love sex and they like it in different ways. It doesn't mean that they're gay, but many people will say they're gay, but that's their thing.
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah, I think this is definitely another topic. We shall reconvene another time, Ashley.
We should. That would be fun. Okay, anyways, all right. Good talking to you.
Love you, love. Have a good night.
You too, bye.
All right.
I muted everything. I don't know if what I missed. I saw the little sound bar done. I'm trusting 335. Are we all right? Everybody okay here? We live? We there? Are we still there? Anybody still here? Okay, I guess we all right. I guess we hung up because I don't hear anything. All right, so cool, awesome. There's too many caveats in which he was asked, so I'm just like, yeah, let me. Well, I appreciate the both of you. I don't know how that ended. I won't be going back and checking the stream. I'm sure, because we know Ashley has no filter, and so I'm sure it was very interesting. Hat came off and say my raggedy do-rag, everything going on. It was. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna vote on this one. I don't even, like I said, we're voting on the prostitution thing, and I asked if prostitution was okay. They had 2 votes for yes, but we'll get to who won that debate, and then we'll get ready to wind it down. Cause yeah, I don't know where that ended. I'm not asking any questions. We're just gonna get this poll going. But my thing is, like I say, you choose your choices in life. The same way people take risks doing drugs, you're taking a risk with your life. The same way like I say, if you're in prostitution, and again, it has changed. So I'm curious, because somebody says, I think she actually said something about, selling your body for sex. But what about like webcam girls? What about, again, you can talk about the Instagram models, you can talk about people who are porn stars who may have sex with select people. I mean, you're still fucking and getting paid for it, but in a different sense. Is that still considered prostitution? Is that still considered the same thing? Because there's many different elements, but it's your body that either digitally or physically you're selling. What about phone sex people? I mean, even though it's just talk, is that still not you're using parts of yourself, I guess, vocally to stimulate people, So I think there are differences now, and again, there's a lot of people making good money doing digital things. And it's funny, the porn industry. I tell y'all about me, and I like that amateur shit. I don't like that professionalized fake fucking shit. I want that amateur shit. But it's now, I mean, everybody is basically their own porn. You have a phone, you're basically, with your dirty ass room, you're a porn studio. Everybody can put their own content out. There's subscription services and all these other things that allow that. Even though Pornhub just got the boot from PayPal, but everything is available now. And with porn being the big industry that it is, there's some people who are making decent money. Some people making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month just doing digital shit, and they're not necessarily fucking with, they're fucking with who they choose to fuck with. The porn star thing is interesting because a bunch of people fucking a bunch of people in an industry, but it is what it is. So you almost would think is that as dangerous as being a prostitute, because you fucking motherfuckers who fucking a bunch of motherfuckers who fucked a bunch of other motherfuckers who fucked a bunch of other motherfuckers. So it is what it is. So you're going Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to Ken, man. You know what? I got to give Ken his props, man, because, um, like I said, he withstood the storm, and I think that's how it is with with most Denfolk. Like I think the Den has a natural tendency to test you. You know what I mean? And I think the Denfolk is just naturally that way, especially when you're new here. It's kind of like an initiation. It's kind of like a rite of passage, and most people will be kind of hard on you, or they'll crack a lot of jokes or whatever else it may be. And some people are always going to be like that. It is what it is. I've been here for a little bit myself, and I still get harassed, but I think once you survive those first couple of days and people show that, hey, you're kind of committed to it and you fuck with it, like, I think you get embraced. I think people welcome you in. And so, once they see that you down with the culture and you can hang with it and, that you're not, thin skinned or whatever else it may be. And like I say, the people in here are very kind, So people in here are good people for the most part. But it's just like to say the reason that the Den is a place to decompress. Like I said, you spend so much time in life, people telling you can't say this, you can't do this, you this is wrong and that is wrong. I'll tell you, I'm a firm believer in free speech, whether it's something I support or it's something I'm against. I think the people must be heard, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Go to Vegas. I know they have like a one in Vegas that they. I meant to finish the comment that I was talking about. He didn't start the gay shit this time, but and so like I said, the thing about it is, props to Kenneth for, like I say, weathering the storm and being cool, man. So it is what it is. Some people sold it, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, no good night for you, Shannon. You'll throw that cat away. How about that? Shannon's all right. I just like to give Shannon a hard time. But yeah, I think it's one in Vegas. Also, something I've learned, and I'm not gonna say who, and I'm not gonna say what, when, where, why, but I've learned that someone in this den is a freak. I'm leaving it with that. Ken has won the vote. You get an extra 5,000 pistachios. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with the stream tonight. So I'm not going to say who, what, where, why, or how. But y'all are very interesting people. Hey, I ain't mad at you players and playettes, if you will. Play on, play it. But like I say, it's about that time. I'm gonna wind it down. We went a little bit long. I be trying to tell I want to go do 2 hours. The next, 3 hours later, I got a fucking dinosaur head on or Santa Claus face, and we in here arguing about some nonsense. But I fucks with y'all, man. I really do. I thank y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for for just rocking with it, man. Like I said, we continue to build this thing, and I got to do my duty. Like I said, I got to start coming with more short content. But sometimes, like I say, I enjoy it because when it's a lot of people, like I say, it's hard. It's hard to maintain. But I think with this group, it is it's what's happening. What you talking about? It's a very thick woman. Lethal Lips, is she? Lethal Lips been in the game for a minute. I know she used to have that. She with that mouth, dude. But I ain't seen Lethal Lips in a minute. But she used to, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I don't know. I can't remember, man. It's been a long time. I have no, Angela, she wasn't in here. We just called her. She said she was taking care of some business. She had to be on the road and do some things, and so she wasn't in here directly. And look, we ain't talking about no nigga porn stars in here. Look, ain't nobody look. shenanigans on all of y'all. But like I said, I do appreciate y'all. Y'all are great people. It is an honor. It is a privilege. It is a pleasure. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. I got a topic. I gotta decide if I want to do something thought-provoking or something controversial. I said we were supposed to talk about epigenetics sometime this week, and I know I told Broderick we were going to have a conversation about a particular topic that he brought up. He brought up a couple of days ago, so we're gonna see. We'll see. So, but with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I thank you for being here. And look, Jack, Ed Honcho on Instagram, Ed Honcho HTX on Instagram, Ed Honcho HTX on Twitter if you want to keep up with the Den updates. Den Show Live, if you're on Facebook, come join the Den Show Live Facebook group. Again, all the links you need are in the description below. Everybody's more than welcome. Like I said, I appreciate all of y'all. Some of y'all who are new, come back tomorrow, same time, every night, live at 10 p.m. Central. We turn up, we wild out, we have a good time, man, but it's all love. And with that being said, y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. I'm taking my ass to bed, man. I love all y'all, man. Good night.